Yes.
We are.
Yeah. I got Mike cut off for a second. Let me edit this.
Oh, no.
What?
I got to fix the YouTube clip. That's all.
Okay, good. Yeah. Well, a lot to get to. Wrap up show here. I was listening to a little bit of my old station driving here.
Oh.
Their post-game shows, your guy Fitzy and Andy Hart, the 6 Ring show.
I'm glad.
6 rings.
The real podcast was the real post-game show was too catchy a name.
So
I'm glad they changed it.
And Fitzy was like, they're playing the Lions next week, I guess, the Patriots, who lost, if you're listening tomorrow, like most people are, I forget. We're doing the show on Sunday night, and they show balls today. The Lions, I guess.
Yeah.
And the Patriots show grit. So Fitzy said next week's the Kevin Garnett game, grit and balls.
I don't get it.
That's what he said, grit and balls, I guess. I don't know either.
Kevin Garnett's a grit and balls guy.
Yeah. So it's
Is that a thing that's is that an expression that's tied to him?
Perhaps. I don't know. So. I don't know. Anyway.
That's a lot of fun.
Tough loss for the Pats. I didn't see the end of it, but it seems like it was a tough one. So
they played their hearts out.
Played to lose the game, everyone's saying.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, in overtime?
Yeah.
Conservative?
What was it? 3rd and 5.
Okay, yeah.
They punted on 4th and 5. I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh, what can you do? What can you do?
Yeah.
And Brady tonight. So anyway.
That's right.
We're here. We're here today, I think Tuesday. And then I think we'll probably do something from New York on Thursday.
Wow.
I reached out to a prospective guest. They are available on Thursday if we'd
To a
like
what?
them. A prospective guest.
Okay, yeah.
And they are available if we would like.
In studio?
Company? In studio in Barstool. Yep.
Who's that?
That would be Rico Bosco.
Oh, okay.
If you would like to.
Maybe we'll
Part of the
use
family,
Rico. Yeah,
yes.
I think I'm doing the rundown after the trivia on Thursday.
Wow.
Ooh.
At like 1:00 with Jeff and Rico, or Jeff and somebody, I forget. I don't
You're doing the rundown after trivia.
Yes.
That could be ugly.
Oh,
Could be ugly.
So trivia is what? Noon?
Noon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you thought it was later?
Yeah. How are we gonna? So when are we gonna squeeze in the podcast? In the
I
morning?
guess before?
Somehow,
I guess.
yeah.
We'll figure it out.
I didn't buy my train ticket. Did you?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
No. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
All right.
It'll be early, though. I mean, we'll probably get there at 10. I mean, the trivia starts at 2. I don't think it really matters.
Yeah.
I'm not overly concerned about it. Anyway, so
We'll see.
we'll see. So what's going on, boys?
What was this much to discuss tweet earlier today?
Nothing really.
I think.
See, I never know if I should read into it or not.
Just quote tweeted it. I fucking hate Harrison. He sucks.
Why?
I want him fucking fired. Honestly.
What did he do now?
He's just fucking. I want every tweet run by you before he tweets it.
We can get a program to do that as well.
think
if you'd
things
like.
will really clear up
He
then.
could tweet it, then I could approve it. Yeah.
Prove what?
Yeah, like he would submit it, and then I approve it, and then
Oh, I thought you
you're
said
able
prove
to,
it.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
approve it?
approve. Yeah.
Well, what the fuck's he doing? I don't want him to have an opinion or like an attitude. Like, what is this?
Yeah. Which tweet you?
What did
Just
he
all of him
do?
in general. He stinks on Twitter. Did he tweet out that the show's on tonight at 7:45?
No,
Or
that was
did you?
me.
Well, no, I fucking tweet that. Don't tweet that. I tweet that.
Wait. This morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I've been doing that.
I'll handle it.
But I post the YouTube link. You
Oh,
don't post
who
the.
cares?
You don't post the YouTube link.
Everyone
with
knows what the YouTube link is anyway. But
Well,
fine,
you gotta
okay,
have a
whatever,
call to action.
fine.
Come on, you gotta.
Fine.
Call to action.
Fine. He's just.
What if in the what if I post that and then you quote tweet it and say something like "much to discuss"?
Right.
I like that.
Like,
What
that's a good
changes?
strategy for the
Stockton and Malone.
If we didn't tweet that, and we did. There'd be no difference.
show. Well, we got to tell the people what time it is.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know. Harrison's a nice guy. I appreciate his graphics. He stinks.
What did he do? What was wrong?
He's
Give me an
He's an
example.
annoying hire.
He's
Oh,
talented.
just in
He's
general.
talented.
You always say it. So what?
Well, I mean,
cares?
you don't like the tweets. But
I agree he's
Like
talented.
design, ability to edit video. He knows the right clips to select at least, so that's good.
Well, until we tell him that it's not the right one.
True. No, that's true. Yeah, like last week. Yeah.
I don't know,
Harrison's just edgier than you guys. It's-
He
what-
is.
what
Oh,
can
he's
you-
crazy. He's yeah. I kind of want him gone. I'll think about it. But I think he may be gone by Tuesday or Wednesday.
Come on.
What?
That was a good run.
Design. He's good. He's good at what he does.
I understand that. I don't care. If he annoys me, he's gone. What do you want me like? What?
Yeah.
You know what? You know what, Dave? I think I've been thinking about since he came back. He's been back for a good period of time. I think it's time for him to find the full-time job.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, he's
It's time
flourished.
I think it's time.
the last few
as I said before, is let his wings and fly away.
Yeah.
Well, the pattern would suggest after Justin returned and left, if Harrison returns, I think you have to bring back Will at that point.
Or Justin, I guess.
Or Justin
Yeah,
again.
I don't know. I mean, Justin's busy. Justin was on the real very good show, whatever it is,
Yes,
right?
I saw Justin last night.
You did?
Yes.
Oh, that stupid comedy.
Stopped by Brendan Schaub. Yeah.
And I had sources tell me that Justin was at the Jared Carabas watch party.
Oh, I don't know
Red
that.
Sox thing. Like
I know he went to one while he was working here. He went to.
I know. Yeah, I know he went to that one, which was a WrestleMania
the one that
or
just
something.
happened, like the Aaron Judge watch party or something.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he likes. Maybe they're become friends a little bit.
Maybe.
Nothing wrong with that.
I don't like Justin.
He's a social butterfly.
I don't like him anymore. I don't like him anymore.
Who do you like?
Well, I thought he was like removing himself from everything. What happened?
Well, what if Carabas is his friend, or what if
Carabas is not his friend.
Well, how do you
I
know?
think he's.
Maybe
Carabas is not
say
that.
this.
Carabas is not that big of a fucking loser to be friends with Justin. Like friends.
Justin seemed better than I'd seen him in a while.
Great.
Like, he seemed very happy. So I
Good,
think he's whatever he's
wonderful.
doing.
I'm so
it
happy
seems
he's away
right.
from this toxic thing that
No, but he's staying off. He's staying off Twitter. He's not on the show, so he's not.
Good. He won't
Focusing
hear
on-
this. He can go fuck himself.
Right. Well, that is good.
Yeah, good. I agree. Yeah, great. Yeah, good. Yeah, pretend to be sad. Leave me alone.
But if he were here, he'd have to listen to it, and then he might actually be sad. You see?
Who cares? What do I care?
You shouldn't.
Fuck what? It's not my business.
No one asked you to care.
Give a fuck? Jesus, I pretended to care long enough.
He didn't want you to care. He was fine.
Oh, God.
He seemed
The
perfectly
idea of him
fine.
at Carabas' watch party is just aggravating.
I think that sounds like. I'm sorry, I missed it.
That sounds so
like fun.
awful. Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
Well, I think at the wrestling one, I remember him telling the show that they sat together the entire time.
Who did?
Justin and
and Jared.
and, like,
Oh, my
shot
God.
the shit for a while.
About what?
Life.
Two children.
Baseball?
Oh.
Wrestling.
Anyway, so the answer is we will not replace Will. What's the idiot's name?
Harrison?
with Justin. No, he's out. Yeah, he's not. He's not welcome back. So we'll have to find somebody else.
All right.
I presume we'll get Harrison will be fired by one day. I'm putting you in charge of that. Tuesday, Wednesday.
No, I mean,
What? What the hell did you say?
Dave's refusing.
I'll fire him.
I'll do what you want, but I just, yeah.
Let's think
Oh,
about
Captain,
it.
my Captain.
Yeah, let's think about that.
Yeah.
What else?
How was that Brendan Schaub show, Mike?
What else? Okay, please, Jesus
He
Christ.
said it was bad.
I don't care.
I didn't think you cared.
I didn't ask him about it in the car, really. I wanted to. Like,
So
why
ask him
was
on the
it so
ride
bad?
back. I don't give a fuck. I don't know what that is.
I usually only give him one ride. Who
cares?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sure it was great. Michael pretended it was great. It was great.
Oh no. Well, I mean, we went. It was exactly what we wanted it to be. Yes.
Who's we?
The people there.
Who? The crowd?
Me and the peeps. Yeah, the
The
crowd.
audience at the comedy show?
Gearheads.
Yes.
The Gearheads.
Oh,
Yes.
that's right. It was the whole group. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So who was there?
Justin, Craig, John Stewart. It was a star-studded event.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Jesus.
Did you have to actually socialize with those people, like a decent amount? Or not?
Yeah. I mean, we talked before and after the show. Yeah.
That's nice.
It was nice.
More laughs at the Great White concert in Rhode Island than there was. at that
I think
fucking
you're misunderstanding why we were going there.
thing. Oh, what was the?
We've made fun of Brendan
I
Schaub,
know.
so
You mentioned this.
We wanted to see what the experience was like, and it
How
didn't
was it?
disappoint.
A good crowd?
It was a little bit of leg room, but it was a decent crowd.
Yeah, no, it's okay. All right, good. And you guys go up before or after? Or?
No, we met up about an hour before. But
Okay.
At the venue.
How was John Stewart? Was he on? Was he? What did he ask you that time?
Was he in character?
Was he in character?
John Stewart shows up, and much like Robert De Niro in Goodfellas, goes to shake my hand and slaps a crisp 20 in it.
Oh, really?
And I was like, well, John, what is this for? That's
good.
I bought his ticket, and he insisted on paying for it. I was like, John, please, no.
Well, you paid. You bought it.
But he's a very classy guy.
Yeah, I like John Stewart. I mean,
Very nice guy.
but once he said that thing, Dave, where he was like, remember on the wrap-up show, should I be in character?
Should I be
or
in
not?
character? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a weird one.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't think
He
it was
said
like
he
a
didn't
real.
say that, right? Didn't he say that was misinterpreted?
I
or
don't know,
something?
Mike. I haven't spoken to him since then.
Well, you see, I said, are you?
When
are
did
you
he
gonna
say
be-
this?
are you gonna be back?
What press conference was this at that I missed where he said this?
I thought that when we talked about it, he responded on
did he?
Twitter
Oh,
or something.
maybe. He's a
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
I know we love John Stewart.
He's a
but
good
I'm
man.
just saying, if it's an act, I can't. If it's an act, he's doing
I don't
a great
think it's an
job.
act.
I'll say that
You're right. He stayed in character last night as well.
sure. Oh, good. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
That'd be unbelievable. He's just a normal,
It's
regular.
impressive. Kaufman-esque.
It's like lawyers, like 5 kids. Who knows? But yeah. So okay. So where was that?
Laugh Boston. I
Is
don't
that
know why I said it
where
like that, but-
Pat and Joey are going to be?
Yes.
Did you hear that, Dave?
Yeah,
or no?
locked out.
No, did you hear Mike there?
I mean, immediately I noticed. I don't know why I said it like
That's
that.
that's a little Western Mass a little bit. It's got that.
We're more Boston. The
was very
Western
New
Mass
York,
accent.
though.
Yeah, that was Long
Boston.
Island. What I just
Yeah, left Boston.
yeah.
What's that about?
It was a stumbling. I don't know.
Huh. Anyway, what's that, Dave?
Yeah, you're locked out of that one.
Am I really?
Yeah.
No dice.
Yes.
No tickets for you.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Are you kidding or no?
It was appalling, actually.
Are you actually kidding or no?
I'm not kidding
What?
whatsoever. I can read
There's
you
not
the
a
text.
ticket.
Who texted you back?
This is no Brendan Schaub you're trying to see. This is
Your
Pat and
former
Joey.
teammate. Yeah, Pat.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Pound sand.
So I had the wrong day, but my show is Tuesday. And
So I have a buddy of mine from high school who was looking for just a couple of tickets. I guess his girlfriend or some girl he likes a huge fan of Pat and Joey.
Okay. Yep.
So
Who would have thought a buddy of yours from high school would be asking?
No kidding. I was like, what? So I was like, fine, I'll call Nate and ask. I just assumed that they could, like, I don't know. That seems like a reasonable, a coworker, like a significant. What?
No chance.
Unless he like doesn't have my number or remember it's me. I don't know, but strange.
So you think he just responded to a random number? No.
Call him up. What the fuck's he? What?
There's simply no more room for you or your ilk.
It's the old days. These guys have to go to, parking lots and rest areas in shame. Now they're turning me down for tickets?
We do miss those days.
Jesus.
Maybe it's because I reached out in my history of supporting.
I didn't even think of that.
That's possible. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
It's good revenge if that's the case.
Boy, he's snubbing you on every medium he can.
My goodness.
Embarrassing.
What, his lifestyle?
No.
Okay.
Your call
I've
has
always
You
been-
left
I've always
begging
been
for
an ally.
tickets.
Oh
and
my
he's
God.
I've
snubbing
always
you.
been an ally.
I was like, hey, listen, I'd be happy to. I'll also be happy to pay for it. I don't care. But
Yeah.
like, what?
The venue was being nuts about fire code, so they only gave me 4 comps, and I already gave them out. Nick and KB may have a few left for their Wednesday show if you want to hit them up.
Does that appeal to your friend?
I would rather, you could light me on fire. I'd rather do that than go to that show. I like those guys, but the idea of going to Boston and doing that sounds so dreadful. And I'm sure it's a good show,
Sure.
but Jesus Christ.
Next time we book a show, I'll get you on the list early.
Oh, thanks. Does he know who you are?
That's what I'm wondering.
You know what you're asking
No,
for?
we have. Yeah,
That's exactly how Dave responded, actually. Do you know who I
Did
am?
you or no?
No, I didn't have him confirm me, but he knows it's on your behalf. Yes, I used your name.
I can't believe this.
I know.
Carries no weight in the gay community.
This company has no use for me. It's incredible. I mean, thank God they keep paying me, but it's amazing.
Pat, of all people, I would have thought would said, "Who gives a fuck? Like, just show up and it'll be fine. I'll hook him up."
Kidding. I mean, he's
Yeah.
pretty risky, I will say. I mean, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Jesus.
I do.
I know you do. Unbelievable. I used to like Pat. What the fuck?
Like, do you think the actual people who actually bought tickets, like, they're actually going to show up to their show?
No
They probably did it out
way.
of pity, like just to support
Of course.
the podcast.
Yeah, it's like those sad retweets that Barstool gives it. I can't, nobody likes that. Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
I like Joey a lot.
You got
Joey's
friends
funny.
begging you for tickets, so it
Oh,
seems like
shit.
someone likes it.
Joey would absolutely not have turned you down. Like, Joey would have.
I
Found
can
a
confirm
way.
that.
Yeah.
But I don't have. I'm gobsmacked by this. I was expecting to text my buddy back and be like, VIP treatment.
Oh, yeah.
Now those two, that means Mike, very inserted penis. The way these wild guys are.
Very inserted.
Yes, but
What does that mean exactly?
just a little extra
all the way
oomph.
in.
Yeah,
All right.
all the way in. Yeah, top of the head of the dick, right into the other guy's, right
All the way
between
to
his
the root.
balls, right between the other guy's balls.
Gotcha.
Right between his balls.
Maybe if you promise to do this act.
Oh yeah, I would open as if they had Dice Minihane open for them. I would definitely do that. Oh, gosh. Hickory dickory dock. Some chick was sucking my cock. The clock struck 2. I dropped my goo. I dropped it off next block. Oh! Jack and Joe up there each with $1.25. Jill came down with $2.50. That fucking who? Oh! I could do that.
Do you think you could use all the words that Dice used there? You're in
do it-
character.
If you're Dice Minihane, you can do that.
Okay,
that was
that's
Dice
what I'm-
Gilbert's great character, Dice Godfrey, on the Stern Show.
Oh. I love that Gilbert didn't even attempt to sound like him.
No, you can't. He was so. I'm stunned.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he knows it's me. So I don't know. It is weird, but. It is
I
weird.
mean, I get it. It's how what's the capacity? You've been there, Mike. No.
Oh, 280-ish, something
Okay.
like that.
4 comps.
Yeah, that's all they give you.
Jesus, really? Well, good for them. I'm glad they're doing well and everything. But
if your friend wants Nick and KB tickets, I think we might be able to hook that up.
I don't. I mean, I like Nick and KB. I don't think that's what his girlfriend or woman he's. I don't know.
Well,
what's
too
going
bad.
on.
That's what she gets.
I guess so.
She gets anus.
If my buddy from high school, am I dying to go to see Pat and Joey?
Apparently.
Dancing around at their show. I have
a
no
hot item.
idea. I guess they're I'm very happy for them.
I wouldn't mind going to that show. They seem like a fun time. I've seen some social
Well,
media
shit out of
clips.
luck, Dave. You're not going.
Yeah, I know.
Or is he?
Shit. That's a
Is he
good point.
bogarting the comps?
Let's try and think of that. That's a culinary move. It's a guy who fucking stole Patriots tickets and he's working for a radio station, which is very
I rigged the contest. I didn't necessarily
underexplored.
say-
How
Dave's a
bizarre
little
that is.
cut off with
Under
glitter
how
on him.
bizarre.
We didn't talk about enough. Like if you did that at EI and we found out about it, like you'd be fired.
I was fired.
Oh, well, there you go.
What do you want? I deny.
Yeah, if you worked anywhere, you'd be fired.
It's amazing that Dave was like surprised they found out. Like, this is so dumb.
My master plan.
Well, how would they? I mean, how would they find out? Like,
they knew
I'm
that
a lowly street team member.
They knew
What
the
do they
ticket,
know?
right?
No, I had the tickets in my possession for the event, and I just gave them. I did a dumb little trivia contest and then gave them to my brother-in-law.
This is
How did they
shocking.
know that you
Kid
did
then.
that?
I was a kid then. You know, we make mistakes.
This is shocking, this Pat thing. I'm stunned by this. Stunned.
Let me call him.
Go home,
No,
regroup.
no, when I call him. I call him twice. We asked. I said no.
Yep.
Respect it. Don't forget it.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
I'd say make that a t-shirt, but we got so much goddamn fucking merch on the site. Things ready to burst.
What was that? Respect it. Don't forget it.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. Do not make a shirt out of that. Please, God. No merch.
Come on, it's pretty good.
No merch. I gotta go to that place on Thursday, that pit.
Yeah.
And sit
Could turn
there.
out to be a busy day. I feel like once you get there, you're gonna have those 2 shows to do. I imagine sales is gonna want to talk to you because they're so active.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I imagine business development.
Yeah, I
is
think
gonna
it'll be
wanna
very
talk
quiet.
about new
I'll
projects.
get there. We'll drag Rico in and Dan and talk to them, have fun for an hour, do the trivia.
Yep.
We'll sit around. They'll set up the stupid rundown. I'll do it, and then we'll be out of there.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe on Thursday they'll give you video of Tuesday night's show. That's something.
That'd be nice. I can send it over. Yeah,
You can
that's
watch
true.
the live feed.
That's true. Well, Hank's producing it though, so they'll have the video out in like 2056, I think.
Remember this, guys. These were topical
This
references.
the mini golf tournament. I forgot it happened way before. Forget our mini golf before the Wilbur.
Chris was an employee, right?
Yeah, he was.
But it was
there.
like right on the border.
Yeah, he just been hired. I think.
got
Yeah.
hired.
I didn't go because of the Wilbur.
Mike, I'll put it this way: he didn't even start it. I don't think the movie list yet. Just to give you some perspective.
Oh my God.
Yeah, just to put
We're
it all
almost into the 80s.
Just to put it all into some context.
What was the drama surrounding the mini golf thing this weekend? Which was something about like
Yeah, no, there's no drama. Jeff Cheetah Lowe, like in golf. First of all, I saw today. They had the you know where they sit there and they watch the games, all the gambling and stuff. Did you see this? Did you see this crew, Dave, or not?
I saw some of them.
The front row. I actually took a photograph of this just to stare at it for a while.
Okay.
The front row was from my left to my right. I think that's Big Ev.
It's your guy,
It's the guy who dresses up, the guy who looks like the college football video game.
Doug's.
The guy who eats the Sundays with Caleb.
Glenny Balls.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
okay.
Frank the Tank.
All right.
I mean, this is a massive front line. Like, I'll send you the picture, Dave.
Are they positioned like that on purpose? Is it by size or something?
I don't know. And then the back, do you have it or no?
Yes.
So go to the back right where Jeff Lowe is.
Jeff
Jeff
Lowe.
D Lowe. You
Yep.
see that?
Yep.
Is that his cock between his legs?
Let me see this hammer. I gotta zoom in on it.
Let me see.
Yeah, it
this
definitely.
hammer.
It definitely looks like it.
Oh, what is that?
Yeah, it's definitely bulging out of there.
Really? Good for
Yeah.
Jeff.
He's got an absolute rod if that's it.
And Jeff's got, I mean, I don't know. Like,
He was blessed.
yeah. If Jeff was playing trivia, his niche category would not be treadmill. I will say that.
What a miserable looking crew.
I mean, is that the most miserable? Yeah.
At least like Rico with the hood on and everything is like spelling out how miserable he is.
Rico and Marty are the only two. Marty's back, of course. Rico and Marty are the only two actually watching the game, too. Everyone's looking at their phones, just like,
Well, that's part of the experience. They have to tweet.
I'm like, people are tuning in to watch this?
Yeah.
Second screen, it's a big thing.
If you had to
Alternative
guess, if you were, like the old carnival thing, Dave, if you had to guess the weight of the front line there,
Oh.
the four combined,
Good God.
like Doug's guy, Rough and Rowdy was 500 pounds, I think.
Yep.
I got to think Frank is at least that.
Yeah.
Like 1,600?
I'd say.
Really? Between 4 guys?
400 each?
Yeah.
That can't be. I don't know. There's no way Glenny Balls. He's a shorter guy, isn't he?
It sounds so outlandish. I'd probably take the under on that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if they went over that.
What's the over-under on Jeff D Lowe's penis size? Is that really his penis?
11 inches minimum off
Jeez.
that. Good for him.
Boy.
My goodness.
Yeah. Packing a mean punch.
Jeez.
Just D Lowe.
For him.
Wow. Well, there you go. Anyway.
What was the tweet? Like something about they didn't keep the scorecard. They threw out the scorecard. So now all of a sudden,
Jeff was like arguing with like one of the craziest men, the fans of all I saw. He's like in this weird, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the pressure of the trivia coming back. He's got a busy week. We love Jeff, but
Over what?
you get your live trivia this week in Pennsylvania. So he made They got on the broadcast. They got it wrong. He made a bogey, and it was actually double bogey.
Oh, I saw this. I got tagged.
Look, I mean, famously, Roberto Di Vincenzo incorrectly signed his Masters scorecard, and lost the Masters. Like if it's an incorrect scorecard, you're disqualified.
Right.
So I'd have to say it's up to the. I'm sure it's all kept in some library somewhere, probably in headquarters. We can take a look at it. I don't know what happened.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like the whole thing was. I mean, the idea that I knew who won a few months ago, I feel like really took the wind out of it.
Yeah, that was not Jerry's best moment. But, what can you do?
I don't think it would have mattered though. If the show hit a certain way, which
it mattered to me.
It stretched on just way too long.
Way
too
tough. Way too long.
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah. So basically, they just apparently all the editors had to literally keep score from all the shots. Did you know that?
No.
Like they had to
how
watch
they
the
did it?
footage and make an Excel spreadsheet because they didn't have anybody's scorecards.
How?
Sounds
What?
incredibly
Hank,
exhausting.
that's what Hank tweeted out,
We handed them in.
and then they threw them out.
Who did?
Oh no,
Hank was there.
These are meaningless.
That was what they were talking about.
Hank was there at the event.
No, I know, but they didn't like keep them and then bring them back to the editing room.
What did they think was going to...
I have no idea that
Why wouldn't they?
Hank put a tweet out there that said they made an Excel spreadsheet and had to keep every single score, every
On
hole,
purpose,
everything.
or did someone accidentally throw them
Had to
away?
be accidentally. I mean... Well, they probably threw them away on
Or they
purpose
just
without
didn't-
knowing that it mattered.
Yeah, they didn't know. Yeah, they didn't know.
But
about it.
I'm asking, did they always plan on making this Excel spreadsheet?
No, I can't imagine.
Okay.
I mean, maybe if they're nuts if they did that.
Yeah.
That seems.
They should
I
do it.
don't think they were planning.
They should go. I like it. Like, I think it's fun if they did it right. Like, I would say I get why they were trying to produce like that, but they should go live, balls to the wall, like 1 million cameras next year.
Yeah. The way you guys do it when Cullinane follows you around, but just more
each group.
higher production.
Yeah, each group, and this is what they do on TV. I mean, it's live golf, so you can do it.
Yep.
Do it one day and do it live. Take your time if you need to. Take an hour in between and you need to reset stuff and with the cut. I get that. But just make it a one day and, I don't know, have 24 people there. I think. I don't know.
Yep.
The hell do I know?
Yeah.
Makes it more
Who
interesting.
knows? Yeah, I don't even know.
Can we talk about old colleague deleted tweets
Oof.
from over the weekend? What was up with that?
Boy, oh boy, that was a
Yeah.
rough scene. Well, it's telling.
Actually, that was Thursday night. Actually,
Yeah,
right?
it definitely was.
Yeah.
I find it interesting in a couple of ways. For a number of reasons. So, how do you pronounce the last name of the Dolphins quarterback?
Can't do it.
I don't
Just
know.
call him Tua?
Tua, just
Okay,
go Tua.
Tua. So we everyone, if you're listening, you probably know. Tua played a week ago, got hurt. They rushed him back Thursday. He had a really bad injury. And when he was down, I forget there's a term for what he did. Flash. It's almost like a telltale sign of somebody who had a really bad concussion. The hand movements he did.
Mm-hmm.
And Lou Merloni's tweet was, looks like Tua is okay. I'm paraphrasing. He's flashing gang signs.
Oh. Okay.
Which, I mean, not. It's just there's no we can all be like, oh, you say whatever you want. And I agree with that, but it's 20. Like for a number of reasons on that one, given the job he has.
What's the context? Like, what did he mean by that? Even.
I don't know if it was a joke or not, or if he was drinking. It was late. I don't know. He deleted it
Yeah.
because he was getting beat up pretty quick. He deleted it, then basically apologized and had 6 misspellings. He's stupid and he was drunk. So I imagine knowing Lou. So. In what happened was because when you're a member of the protected class in the media, I was tempted because I hate EEI. I was tempted to be an asshole, but I like Lou and I'm not looking to get Lou,
Yeah,
He's
and
at my
to
back
be-
in tough spots, so I'm not looking, I'm not going to be fire him for this. The only thing I thought interesting, Mike, was everybody saw it.
Right.
I mean, put it this way, if Jerry Callahan had tweeted that in 2018 or I tweeted, Chad Finn would have run with it,
yeah.
gone crazy. He definitely saw it and didn't because he likes Lou and everyone protects everyone and EI in the Globe. And that part of it, which doesn't matter as much as it would have mattered to me 2 or 3 years ago, that's what I find interesting. You just can't, evidently you can if you're Lou, but it's I'm not saying it's racist, but obviously there's a racial component to that, now would Lou have tweeted that if Andy Dalton had got hurt and done the same thing?
Right.
Maybe, but probably not. And you're messing around with a guy who really, where Lou got lucky is God forbid this had been a really, really bad injury, really bad, right?
Right.
And the other thing is, sorry, Mike, the other thing is he got lucky in that there was for a minute, because I was kind of paying half attention to it on a Friday. There was that mini second wave, 12 hours after, all of a sudden Dolphins fans were picking up on it, their blogs. And you never know if it gets in the wrong hands, in the old days of Deadspin or an awful announcing or the New York, whoever grabs it, then it becomes a life of its own where you can't really grab it. That never happened. Now, that's the great part of EEI not being relevant in a way, too, I think.
Right. Well,
So-
I mean, it happened enough that you got, or did you just see it while it was still up?
Somebody tweeted it to me.
Right. So someone.
But like one person, but it wasn't like 40 people
Right.
tweeted, you know, where it was like this crazy. And I like Lou's like, you know, if it was somebody I hated, I would definitely been an asshole about it. But like, I'm looking to get Lou Merloni fired for being stupid, which is a stupid, like, to his credit, I guess right away he tweeted and said it was stupid. So it's like, what do you, like, now what do you want? The guy, like, you know, I don't know.
And in Lou's defense, the guy was probably hip-hopping around the way those people
That's
do.
probably
you know?
true. That's probably true.
Actually, I disagree with that. I think if it was Mac Jones, I think he would have tweeted the same thing. Like, I don't necessarily think it was a racial thing with Lou.
Okay, but put it this way. You should think about that before you tweet
you should
that.
definitely
Like,
think about
especially if
that
you're Lou and
before
you
you
work at EI. Like,
But I don't even get it on any level, whether the
Is
guy's
he
black or
joking,
white
or is he not?
he's flashing gang
Listen,
signs. What does that mean?
I don't know anything about thinking before you say or tweet. So
True.
I can't criticize anybody because I did get duped by the Brett
We'll
Favre
talk about that in a
which
second.
isn't
We'll
on me,
talk about
by the
that
way.
in a
I'm just
second.
setting myself up for...
I wasn't even paying attention when you said it, but I was talking to Jerry about this Lou thing because we were just talking about what a fraud the media is and how like. And by the way, I'm not looking for 40 stories on it, but we both know, Mike, that if I had done that, like,
I would think it would be mentioned. Yeah.
of course, like Shirley and all these, and you could do it, like you could frame it in a way very easily. Shirley could, or Chad Finn could say, "Geez, 5 years ago, where is the EI now? Lou's partner said this about Donnie. 5 years later." A black man is on the ground after a serious concussion, after the NFL put him out there and risked his life, used him like a piece of meat, and Lou Merloni is saying he's flashing gang signs.
You know what I would even say?
Yeah, go ahead.
If you and Jerry were still at the station, Lou would be in trouble for that.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it would be a bigger deal. So,
Yeah.
I'm glad. And by the way, I'm not saying I'm not rooting for Shirley to do that, of course, but I'm
Right.
saying that is easily could have been done. So,
Too busy writing about her fucking bike ride the other day.
no kidding. So I was talking to Jerry, and Jerry's like, I don't get it. He's like, is Tua in a gang?
I know most of those people are, but he makes a lot of money now.
He was like, is it some gang or something? I was like, I don't think so. But in the way he asked the same question everyone did, I was like, is he serious? Is he joking? Like, what's the... I guess it's a joke,
I
but
think
it's
he
a
was
weird...
joking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, he deleted it fast, huh?
Yep.
The only
place
thing I can think of as a joke, though, is he's making fun of people that would say that, but that seems like a stretch.
That's also above Lou's. Like, he's not doing that.
Right.
So, and I don't think he mentioned it all on the show, right? Nobody tweeted that.
No,
today.
I only saw one, to your point, I only saw one reference to it on the internet outside of Twitter, right? And it was just like somebody made a Reddit post.
Yeah.
That was it.
I mean, look, like you can't, that's one of those ones where, again, like I could make an easy case for the people in the world who want to go after people like that, like Lou, that it was like bad enough to get them in trouble. Like people have gotten in trouble for less than 20, especially with this guy lying very easily. I'm glad it didn't for him, but boy, it could have been bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
But then I'm thinking like, what, God forbid, I'm also thinking like, let's say I try and stir some shit, they fire you, they bring in somebody who actually gets ratings. Then I look like a fucking idiot. Like let Lou be where he is. Nice guy, whatever, lose by 20 points. Doesn't matter. But
They had their week made for him today, by the way. They don't have to do anything. It's like, hey, Bailey Zappi. Is he the next Tom Brady?
Yeah, this would be terrible.
A fun week.
Oh, God. Yeah. What else?
I'd just like to say that I brought that up
What
in
were you-
a
I wasn't even
live
listening.
moment.
What were you even talking about?
It was live. I even questioned it live. I said,
I don't
"Is
remember.
this
I
a
just saw
real
people
tweet?"
tweeting at me that you said that. What was it?
I guess PFT made some fake athletic quote about Brett Favre. And I was
saw it from
reading it
PFT's
live.
account?
Yeah, but he was like screenshotting what was an
Yeah,
athletic.
but he's like always fucking around.
he's a troll. You can get it either, right?
But he does it all. That's what he does all the time, right?
But you didn't say it was PFT, did you?
I don't remember. I said, "Is this a real Brett Favre quote?"
Gotcha.
That's how I started. Is this a real Brett?
I don't
Favre
remember
quote?
it. But
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it
So,
wasn't that big a deal.
but you were
I was
duped.
one of the people duped, I guess, by a
Who
people.
else was duped?
I actually
Millions
didn't
of others.
see it. I read an article that said a lot of blue check marks were duped, but they deleted it very quickly.
Oh,
They
really?
didn't reference who it was. So
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess that's one of his things.
I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Yeah. What else?
Shout out to Greg Gutfeld. He's taking credit for the Trevor Noah.
I did see Trevor Noah was leaving.
He's gone, yes.
I did see that Jerry. Those accounts are like they'll do if like a player stinks, like that this guy hit a home run today. I think I'm gonna start a different Twitter account, which is did Jerry Callahan like SNL today? And then every Sunday I'm just gonna write no because the streak continued today. He was, as always, awful.
Why is he watching it?
It's the weirdest.
Because now they're not even doing, I imagine they're not doing Trump shit anymore, right?
They're still doing Trump stuff for sure.
Are they really?
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
God.
Yep.
Of course, well, I mean, this is all they care about, right?
They did their cold open was like a Manning cast thing,
Which I did not think was bad.
I didn't think it was bad.
No,
it
it
was a
was-
good cold open.
It's like every SNL sketch, the good ones. There's never been an SNL sketch where you said, "Boy, like I wish it was longer." Even the good ones, even the good, right? Even the best ones ever.
Yeah.
Even Matt Foley goes on too. They all go on too long.
But they've done that more, I think, in the last few years. Because if I've gone back and watched older SNL, like Matt Foley, I didn't think was crazy long.
No, but it's long, you know. Jerry, quick review of SNL premiere. Hashtag SNL premiere, Dave. Look at that.
Nice.
Well, he wants to get noticed.
into it.
He's like Freddie. He's got a social media team. No surprise. Overall, the show was awful. None of the new cast members stood out. The first non-binary character since Pat did nothing.
Oh, that's disappointing. She's pretty good.
Who?
The new non-binary character. Or the new non-binary cast member.
They're pretty good.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I apologize. Yeah.
Are we already off YouTube, Dave, or no?
No, we're on YouTube. They didn't kick us off yet.
They are a Chris Farley. Speaking of Matt Foley, we watched her. She's literally doing like a Chris Farley.
They
I apologize. I'm sorry. They are doing.
We're not playing like that. We're on Wild West here, you crazy man.
We're
not reviewing. Did the non-binary character in Quincy teach you anything?
I know. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
I should have learned.
Is it they on Quincy?
Jesus Christ. Miles Teller's Peyton Manning imitation was amazing, Jerry said. So there you go. And the first response after is, need the Hunter Biden Coke button joke. Somebody.
I didn't think it was that bad.
I saw it was. SNL is what SNL is at this point.
I probably agree with Jerry that it sucks, but I didn't watch it for that reason. Now it's getting to the point where you know what SNL is. It's strange to watch it every week and be like, guys, you're not going to believe this. I didn't find that good.
It's also run by like an 80-year-old guy. Like This is what I know. He's probably not super hands-on, but
isn't there a chance that we just don't give a fuck about that level of like that style of humor anymore? Like to set up sketches and stuff.
Well, I don't know. I mean, geez, I'm blanking. Fucking guy who wrote Tim Robinson. Like, those shows are like 15, 20 minutes each, right? On
something like that, yeah.
On Netflix. Yeah. I mean, people seem to like that a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like Nathan Free. It's different, but there's still a spot for it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I think the difference is like SNL. I was listening to a podcast this weekend. They were talking about SNL. Simmons was doing it, and like we've talked about this here before. Like they just have not. I think the problem is. And Simmons mentioned this too. People have stayed for way too long. Way too long. Keane Thomas has been on the show for 20 years.
Oh, yeah. It's
just wait. Kate McKinnon was on for like 12 years.
All the people that just left were on for like minimum 7 years.
Like if I ran SNL, and I'm not saying I will or I won't when Lauren leaves, but to me it's like 5 years, then you're out of here. Like you have to
That's
develop.
how it used to be.
Yeah, you have to develop, like sometimes people would say 6 or 7 years, but you have to develop new stars. This is they've been way too reliant on stars have been around forever and here's Matt Damon and here's fucking like, you need to do, like we've said this. Who's the last major star they developed? Now, Pete Davidson to me does not count.
No, well, it's also the thing is like when they were developing stars, it was also that it's just a different show now because now they have all celebrities playing the biggest parts. Like they should have had
like Alec Baldwin. Like 30 years ago, Alec Baldwin would not have played George H.W.
whoever
Bush.
was playing
Dana Carvey would have, or whoever was on the show would have done it. You're right. That's exactly right.
But I don't even mean just Trump because like okay, maybe it's a quirky thing that Alec Baldwin because he does a good Trump. But like they would have Matt Damon come on and Ben Stiller and Larry David and Jim Carrey.
I think they get excited because the crowd cheers there or something.
That 30 Rock did a perfect parody of that. Like making fun of kind of what SNL was becoming at the time, and now it's really coming to that where they would bring in a star and it's just an applause break for 10 minutes.
Like here's some of the people from 90-91, okay, which I think is like the golden goal, and everybody says this, but here's some of the people who were on the show that season: Dana Carvey, Phil Hartman, Dennis Miller, Mike Myers, Kevin Nealon, Chris Farley, Chris Rock, Adam Sandler, Rob Schneider, David Spade. That was all one cast.
Right.
The same cast.
And they've all, at varying levels, they've all done shit.
Oh my, you're talking massive stars.
Like, I'm saying even Rob Schneider, who would be like the joke of that group.
Started
movies and
sitcoms. I mean,
he has catchphrases. He's got a Netflix special.
Right, I think who's the biggest star on the cast right now?
Keenan.
Michael.
He's not a star.
I was going to say Change.
He was on a sitcom that got canceled after 2 years.
Well, that's my point. That's him.
I mean, Michael Che and
who's the other?
The Weekend
Jost.
guys are probably the biggest stars.
Yeah, they are. Before it was Kate McKinnon.
Colin Jost is always Colin Jost is like what's the word I'm looking? He's not an extra, but he's like one step above an extra in every movie. He's not a name.
Same with Che. They're not like they're not going to be. It's different now because there's no movies anymore. But nobody in that cast is going to be a movie star.
Yeah.
No.
Whereas that group or other groups or Farrell, we've talked about this. Farrell or Eddie Murphy or whoever, Aykroyd and like or I don't know, even Kristen Wiig, like Tina Fey, like where it's even Amy Poehler. Like,
They also have nowhere to go because there's not comedy movies being made, and there are no sitcoms being made either. So what are they going to do?
Well, I would say
sitcom is the closest to what they could do.
I mean, Ted Lasso is probably one of the 5 biggest shows on the planet.
Fine.
Right.
Like, who's doing that? No, who's going to do that from this cast? Even Barry is a huge show. It's,
Sure, but that's pretty rare now.
No, I know.
Well, first of all, Barry's more of like a drama, so that's really rare for
but I'm saying it's winning Emmys, and people seem like there's nobody. I don't see it. Maybe I'm being unfair. Maybe there's somebody in this cast who's going to break out. But I think this is part of the problem. And like I said, Simmons and I forget the other guy in the podcast mentioned this too. By people like Kate McKinnon and people like Keenan staying so long, they have kept these people down.
Yeah.
So they can't develop and become stars. And it's like, it's. I mean, I don't know. My guess is the average age of an SNL viewer is probably like freaking 50 at this point. But
you think it's old now?
I don't think
because it used to be. Well, they would say
no young people watch TV.
Right, I guess.
Like,
live viewing.
Like I would watch SNL with my buddies every weekend on Saturday. Like every weekend.
Yeah, I have
Kate and her friends are
that,
fucking
really.
not watching SNL. Like they might see it on TikTok, but then if I said to her like, "What time is SNL on?"
No.
If I said what day is SNL, she probably wouldn't even know.
Well, they probably don't know what NBC is.
They don't. I've said this before. I asked Kate this maybe a year ago. I remember in the car, I was like, "Do you know the 3 networks?" And she was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, right. Right.
No idea. She would never.
But like those people back in the day, Lauren had a piece of all their success outside.
He still does.
Yeah, but he's like.
Well, he
Clearly doesn't give a shit because he's not making anyone a star. Like, but he like Fallon and Myers and those guys. Sure, but now
They were on
the newer
10, 20 years ago.
Yeah, but
it's been
a while since.
I'm sure he produced that Keenan show. I'm sure he had a hand in that.
Certainly.
Yeah, true. Yep.
But like, what's he gonna do? Like, I don't know. Is Kate McKinnon gonna be a star now? No, right?
No.
She had her chance. People weren't into it. Like, they move on. I
mean, what's even a star, right? Unless she's in the next Ted Lasso, then certainly not.
Right, yeah, there's no
that doesn't exist.
Well, that's the other thing is we've talked about this. Like comedies are. Well, we'll talk about pair eyewear for a second, which I got sent to me. I want traditional glasses and sunglasses, Dave, from Pair Eyewear, and they are great.
What was the one you were wearing on the Zoom the other day? I almost made a comment about them.
No, those are different ones.
Those are different ones.
Those are readers. This is a good example. No,
the ones that are more like circular.
Yeah, though these aren't the. Why? You didn't like those?
No, I liked them.
Yeah, they're fancy.
It was a good look. It was a fancy look.
Well, are they more like these or no?
No,
no,
they were different.
Well, maybe they were. Yeah. Maybe they were the Pair Eyewear. Maybe you know that. I think it was.
They look classy. That's all I know.
Yes. Your style is constantly evolving. It's time your glasses start keeping up. It's true. I'm a glasses guy. I'm not a contacts guy. With Pair Eyewear, changing up your frames is easier than ever. Just snap on the new design to transform your look whenever the mood strikes. Blue light sunglasses, which I love. I am wearing these things I might start wearing them inside like Mike at this point. I might do that.
I like that.
I'm a Pair Eyewear guy. Get moving. You get a great pair of glasses at a great price. They make glasses fun. Swapping out frames is a snap, literally thanks to the magnetic tops. Just choose a new top, remove the old one, and snap the new design into place. Easy as that. I wear them. I am telling you, you heard Colleen talk about this. You're talking about our conference listen the other day where somebody else just talked the whole time. We just listened. Basically, right? The call with the.
I guess so. Have we done multiple ones of those though?
Yeah, pretty much.
Whatever. Probably. Yeah. I think it was the same day. Yeah.
Yes. Go to paireyewear.com. PAIR eyewear.com/Kirk. 15% off your first purchase. The site, put it this way, as I always say, when I found out we had a deal with this place, I went online, I went and did it. And if it's easy for me, it is going to be 10 times eyewear for you. Great glasses. I know a lot of you guys wear glasses out there. Sunglasses year round. You're definitely going to do it. 15% off at PAIR eyewear.com/Kirk. Get moving. Tell them the Kirk Minihane Show sent you, please, at Pair Eyewear. Well, the other thing, Mike, I was saying was, like, I was thinking this like the other day, like, what's the last, forget COVID, the last just traditional comedy, not comedy action, not comedy anything else, comedy that made over $100 million at the box office.
Oh, God. I mean, oh, no, because Sacha Baron Cohen's movie wasn't in the theaters, right?
Which one?
The newest Borat?
No, that was just direct to
Amazon, right?
I'm trying to think of one that could have, like, one like that.
Yeah,
that had like some sort of
gimmick to it almost.
Yeah. I don't even know what it would be.
We could say
Ted 2, something like that.
We could sit here forever. I wouldn't have got it unless I looked it up. I think it was 2017 Girls Trip.
I don't know. I don't know if I know what that is.
I think that's Regina. I don't want to get the cast wrong. Let me look it up. Yeah, it made over $100 million, and that's the last one. Like, it's over. Like, this movie that came out this weekend Got great reviews.
Ooh,
Bros.
Queen Latifah's in that one.
Is she?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Regina Hall, Queen Latifah. Is Jada Pinkett in it?
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
It was an excellent movie then. I
Great
haven't
movie.
seen it, but I think it was really good.
But it had a good audience. It made over 100 million, so good for them. But this movie Bros, which came out, right? Billy Eichner.
Yep.
Are you a Billy Eichner guy, Dan?
Oh yeah, Billy on the Street is a great show. Gets old quick, but
Yeah, it seems a little one note to
How
me.
great could it be? Then?
unbelievable one on Scientology though. And who's the other? Who's speaking of SNL, she was a part of this little skit that he
Sherry
did.
O'Terry?
Nope.
Jan Hooks? Recent or
Getting
old?
there.
Molly Shannon?
After Sherry O'Terry.
Rachel Dratch.
Rachel Dratch, that is it.
Really?
Thank you,
Graduate
Buckley. She's in that skit.
Graduate of Lexington High School, I believe. By the
There
way.
you go. She's in it. It's unbelievable.
Got great reviews this weekend. It's like 90. Look it up on Rotten Tomatoes. Like 96%, bro, or something. Made $4 million this weekend.
Jesus.
Apatow produced it. Doesn't matter.
I saw a trailer for that and I was like, maybe that'll be a comedy that people go to, but I was apparently way off.
No one's going, and
Yep.
I don't think it's. I mean, I understand it's a gay romance, but that's not why people. I think people see that trailer. I saw that trailer and I was like, oh, that looks like it might be good. Maybe I'll watch. But that just screams like streaming. Like I'm not going to theater for that.
I was saying, we were talking about Netflix tanking and like all the other streaming services catching up to it. And I was saying they have all these relationships with comics now. Like they're giving a ton of comic specials. And it seems like they're opening up and
deal with
giving,
them, you think?
make a movie deal or a show with it. I don't know why fucking Tim Dillon just made a special with them. He's huge right now.
Right.
Give him a show. Like let him try out. Maybe it fails.
Yeah.
But like, what do they have to lose?
think
And
the
I
budget
don't
would-
know why
budget
they're
would be
not
pretty
doing
small
that.
too. I would think. It's not
I would
just-
think.
Yeah, it's a good question.
What does this say about our country that we're not willing to support a gay
Which
rom-com?
night did you go?
I'm gonna go.
You didn't go though, did you? No, of course not.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know
Well,
it was
he's
coming
a little
out.
more into straight rom-coms.
You know
Unbelievable.
what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go on Tuesday night now.
That's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I'm gonna
support.
go
Yes,
there. I'm gonna support-
You know what?
That'll show us.
Why don't you send my buddy a couple of tickets for that? We'll set them up real nice. Popcorn, the whole works. Whatever he wants, that's fine.
If you're gay in Boston, there's only one place to be tonight.
What's funny about Netflix though is like every time you think it's dying, like the amount of people who talk about and have seen Dahmer is unfucking believable.
Isn't that Hulu or it's
Netflix.
Oh,
It's
it
the
is.
most watched in terms of volume hours of any first week of anything ever on Netflix.
Yeah.
Ever. Now it's 10 parts, that's why. But it's insane.
But I feel like HBO and Disney might be catching up with that sort of shit.
I don't know about HBO because they're struggling. I mean, they're dropping stuff.
Well, I mean, don't they have? Isn't the House of the Dragon on HBO? I know it's not just HBO Max.
that's HBO though. Yeah, but
I,
it's not
see, I
HBO
think
Max.
of them as the same because it's the same
right.
property.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, Netflix, we say this like whether it's Inventing Anna or every like 6 or 9 months, they do something you don't really hear about. Just like pops on there and becomes a monster.
Who's in that cast? Is there anybody really notable in that either?
No, I mean like Molly Ringwald,
Yeah.
Evan Peters,
So
Richard
no.
Jenkins. No,
Yeah,
it's Ryan Murphy's the biggest star, the guy who created it. He did
Yeah.
all the like American Horror Story and Crime Story and stuff.
You know where Netflix has fallen off is, I mean, I guess they have Seinfeld, so maybe I'm talking out of my ass here, but I feel like all the other streaming services have a lot more binge-worthy stuff, and Netflix focused on let's make a bunch of original
Yeah,
content.
Netflix used to have The Office and even like The
Friends
West Wing, which
and-
people love.
yeah.
Like they've clearly like given that one up.
Yeah, I
which
think
is-
they focus on reality TV now, and every 6 months they want
Something like that, which they do, but they do a shitload of documentaries
Squid
too, like a
Games.
Tiger King will pop or a Squid
Right.
Game. Where I feel like, I don't know, like I feel like HBO Max certainly is not anything like Squid Game or Tiger King, where it's been the conversation in America for like.
Well, so with
week.
I think of
Just
Succession
probably the Sopranos
and House of the
movie.
Dragon.
What's that?
Not a series, but the Sopranos movies dominated conversation for a week.
Because it was bad.
Because of how awful it was. The only person like it was Mike.
And the build up to it. The build up to it.
did
though.
I
like
guess, but that was released in the theater though.
Was it the
Yeah.
same time?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I think most people
Yeah.
saw it at
That's
home.
fair.
Yeah, no, I know, but it wasn't like, it wasn't that big of a. No, I think it was released in the theater first.
I'll tell you what, this Barney documentary is going to take Peacock to the fucking moon, though.
What were they
See that
saying?
trailer?
Harry was telling me about this.
Yeah,
What is
this looks great. I didn't even know. Like, apparently, like the creator was getting death threats, and I don't know, some kind of crime involved.
Your kids don't like Barney, right?
Is Barney still a thing?
I don't even know. No,
I would like a serious documentary where a guy is in a Barney suit having to answer these questions.
Good question. Yeah, we should do that. We should do that.
Maybe some sex scandal with the cast or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, is that right or
Who
no?
knows? I don't know. Who knows? But the trailer looked actually pretty.
That's on
interesting.
Peacock.
Peacock October 12th.
They could use it.
Yeah.
So I mean, they have
Peacock sucks.
they have no imprint at all. None.
Yeah.
What else is going on?
Well, I was saying Gutfeld. He's taking credit.
Oh,
for
yes.
Trevor
I'm
Noah.
sorry, Greg. Yeah. So Trevor Noah. I'm sorry. So Trevor Noah is done.
Yes, he's leaving. Did you hear the announcement, by the way?
Yes, I watched it.
People gasped.
Yeah.
They couldn't believe it.
I found myself thinking throughout the time, everything we've gone through, the Trump presidency, the pandemic, just the journey of, the more pandemic. And I realized that after the 7 years, my time is up.
That's that one. Let me hear. Play against that one, like the little pause. Then that one. Let me hear the loud one.
Time is up.
That one.
Do you think they clutched their chest, fell to the ground? Jesus.
It's like that Rickles joke.
This is like how
where he's on the
Man grabbed his chest.
he's on the set of Casino. Let's go up to Marty Scorsese. I go, Marty, I'm working. Bob Saget film is coming up. The man grabbed his chest. What's that, Dave?
Just the fact that like the way he says the Trump presidency, like that was a fucking late night
Things
gift.
we went through.
What's with the
together.
gift? Can I say I don't think he's unfunny though. Like I know people like the right will say I'm not saying he's a genius, but I thought this correspondence thing was actually pretty funny. Like I've heard him be funny at times. I'm not.
The
I've
Viacom
heard him be
doesn't.
funny outside of that show.
I'm not pretending he's. Yeah, right. I'm not pretending like I'm a fan of that show.
Yeah.
I'm not. So I don't even know it. But what's that, Mike?
Viacom doesn't do him any favors. If you're watching Comedy Central
Oh,
or
yeah, they
something,
just cut it up, or-
the commercials they put out, it's as if they're saying, "Let's find the least."
Oh,
Funny
I've seen that
joke."
before. Yeah,
it's
where he's like,
horrendous.
yeah, it's bad.
Something that doesn't play just out of context.
The other one you see me on the NFL something I'm watching is Colbert. His joke is this for fucking awful.
It's terrible.
Oh.
And now they're gonna try and find someone that is the same. It's the weirdest thing because they're all failing, and they're gonna try and find someone that is the same as them, but just not white and not a guy, probably.
Yeah, or they're gonna. Yeah, they're not gonna. Right. If God forbid the best candidate is like a young white guy,
chance.
there's literally no. I'm telling you, no chance. If I'll give them credit if they do because they're going to take a beating if they hire somebody like that.
Was Trevor Noah a correspondent like leading into?
I shouldn't say this. I don't think so though. I could be wrong. Mike.
No, he wasn't. No,
Yeah,
he was
I
just
don't
a
think he just
stand-up.
came out of nowhere.
People
Yeah.
didn't really know that, at least in America. Well, he says in there, he goes, "Yeah, people knew me in South Africa,
I
but
think
not
he's
here."
perfectly fine. Like I don't think he's an unfunny guy at all.
Well, he had a couple good takes too, where he was saying shit that like
Yeah.
Colbert would never say,
remember
and I
he
was
had-
like, "Oh, I like that."
I remember he had. Now the Republicans all hate this guy. They all treat him like he was a hero before. Who's the guy who has the eye patch? Is it Crenshaw?
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
now they all hate him, but he had him on the show like a few months ago, like before the Republicans started hating him, and they sort of had like a debate, and I was like, nobody else would have this guy on.
Well, I think because he said something outlandish to Crenshaw, and then he came back and like apologized.
yeah, but,
or something.
but they went on the show like he was like no
Yeah.
other show would do
Oh,
that.
it was like a cordial yes.
yeah,
yes,
but
yeah.
they would just be like, we're not having this guy on, no way. Like it was, so I give him credit for that. I mean, I don't care.
He might be the best of that group, which is sad to say because I used to love Kimmel, but
Yeah, he stinks, and
Yeah.
Colbert now stinks, and I don't even know what
Fallon is
Fallon
just
the
neutered
joke, and yeah,
completely.
it's not.
We got Gutfeld though.
we do have Gus.
So I'm sorry, Dave. Yes, please play the Gutfeld thing. Obviously, you want to play it. Let's go.
I'm talking about people experiencing the wrath of Hurricane Ian, not Hurricane Gutfeld. What a mess I left behind.
He's like,
Oh, Greg, you got me again.
He's like a Republican.
Not Hurricane Gutfeld.
Mom!
What a mess.
Jerry, Jerry, I need you to take over the show. I can't. Can't even control my life for 6 weeks. Mom!
Cat Tim from Mr. Gutfeld told me you shot 100.
Go ahead.
Not Hurricane Gutfeld. What a mess I've left behind. Woo! Brian Williams. Oh man, I am taunting karma, aren't I? Yeah, I am. I've been fired many times.
I'm
You got
confused. So
Brian.
what, because of his ratings?
He's saying he took out Trevor Noah, yeah.
Because of
He's
his,
beating him in the
Because he's
ratings.
doing so. Yeah,
he's definitely
doing
beating
so
him in the ratings. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't
On
doubt that.
Lemon, you got James Corden, Samantha Bee, and now Trevor. I'd say Seth Meyers is next, but I really like her work.
Oh, wow.
She's a keeper.
Wow, he's not afraid to misgender people.
I've covered a lot of joke stealing, but I've never heard anyone rip off Bill Parcells from 1994.
That was great. I was at that Terry Glenn press conference. I do a watch along party with Jerry watching Gutfeld.
He's spilling his popcorn. He's
I like
laughing
to
so
do a
much.
Jerry and then like be Jerry, do Jerry. Be like, well, why is that funny? Am I supposed to laugh now?
When you know it, Minihane, you know it. When you got it, you got it.
Do you think Jerry by himself laughs at Gutfeld? Like,
No, there's no shot.
No chance,
No
right?
shot.
Do you think he just goes like that kind of?
like maybe. Like, yeah,
That's good.
yeah, Biden's old. Well, good for Gutfeld. That's wonderful. But I talked about this for the last couple of years. I've said this, like, middle America is dying for somebody to make those jokes.
Right.
Fucking die. Fallon's not going to make them. Colbert's not going to make them. Noah's not going to make them. Whoever replaces Noah's not going to make them. That's why they've embraced Bill Maher now. Like, they need that. Like, Bill Maher, honestly, if Bill Maher went to Fox now and just took Gutfeld's spot, the ratings would be even higher.
Yeah. Well, that's why it's weird because Comedy Central used to, I mean, they have fucking South Park, the Chappelle Show, all that shit. Like, they used to be kind of the edgy alternative for people that were looking for comedy, and they are going to go with the safest option as opposed to
Sure,
whoever
although
would piss people off.
Stewart and Colbert, they were all liberals, though. I mean,
Certainly, but the Colbert Report, to people who didn't get it, was controversial.
But they were mocking conservatives, though.
I know, I understand that, but I guess what I'm saying is like they would never do the Colbert Report now.
Oh,
is
no,
my
no.
point.
They might do it, but they might make it like super
It would have
broad,
to be
like.
Do you get it? I'm
right,
making
yeah,
fun of
yeah,
them.
Yeah,
They suck.
this Colbert guy's great. He's mocking them.
I mean, there are literally people that thought Colbert was a Republican.
Republican,
Yeah.
But he was funny then. He's not funny now.
I know.
I don't think conservatives like needed it. I think anything in that time slot.
No, I
is still
disagree.
gonna
I
do
think
better.
they wanted like someone to do the jokes that they do on Twitter, and like they wanted to see that on TV.
Yeah, but what do you think the ratings would be for? I don't know. Let's just say they put Will Cain in that spot to just do a new show like Hannity does. Well,
maybe that's
how
true.
much
Yeah, Fox
bigger,
is just right. Yeah. Fox is just Will Cain's great.
But they wouldn't have the balls to do that on like Fox Network, right?
No,
Never.
never. Well, Fox has never figured out late night ever. Like they're the one place that they tried it and they're like, you know what? We'll just go local.
But they tried it in like the 80s, right? They had Joan Rivers and
they tried
fucking
Chevy
Pat
in the
Sajak.
90s briefly.
Was
And
Pat Sajak Fox too?
Pat Sajak was.
I thought he was. Oh, maybe he was CBS
He was
before
CBS.
Letterman.
He was CBS.
Yeah.
He was CBS. They tried him at CBS, and it did not work. Amazingly, it didn't work out. Although now Pat Sajak would never get that show. Like Pat Sajak, it's amazing he's still on Wheel of Fortune.
Right, but we've said this before, but he's not crazy outspoken, or is
No,
he?
there was but I saw on Twitter the other day he was trending.
Just the
Of course,
idea that he
clicked
exists.
He took a picture with what's her face? Was it Taylor Green?
Oh, Marjorie.
Yes,
Taylor
there's a
Yeah,
picture.
yeah,
was that
right,
who it was?
yep,
And everyone's
yep.
like, "I'm not watching Wheel." I'm like, "Yeah, you are. You're fucking."
Yeah.
What do you think is watching? Wheel
Or
of
you
Fortune?
weren't.
Yeah, like
Or you never were watching.
imagine
it.
being like, watching Wheel of Fortune every night, and then being like, "I'm not watching this show anymore."
This motherfucker.
Like watching this guy say this thing. Oh yeah, it's an
I'd like
R.
to return a vowel.
Oh, you lost that trip to Paris. Sorry, come back next week. What's Van? Is Van a conservative? I bet she is.
I don't know. Didn't her and Pat have like a little falling out at some point? They
Oh, is
still
that
work
true?
together. I don't
Oh,
know. Maybe
really?
I'm wrong about that. I thought there was a little
Ooh, let's
disagreement
dish.
between them. Yeah.
I remember when Pat had cancer or something. I've never really watched the program, but I was flipping around. She was hosting one night.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not her. That's Pat's spot.
yeah, stick to spinning the letters, sweetheart.
Book Sajak. I'm a Sajak guy.
Sajak will come on. That's a lock.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, good.
I feel like Fox has always, like Fox the network, has like escaped that Fox News alignment. Does that make sense?
Well, didn't they? Isn't it separate now?
Is it? I don't even know.
Didn't they sell Fox Network to like ABC or something?
Oh, you
To
mean
ABC?
like
I mean, I'm sorry, to
businesses?
Disney.
Oh, is that right? You might be right.
Something, yes. Disney does own something.
Let's say they have the
Fox,
proper.
yeah.
They have the prop. They have that title. They have
I
the-
could be wrong.
The only thing I've
but
ever
they made some deal
seen,
with-
the only thing I've ever seen on Fox the network that is Fox News related was the Chris Wallace Sunday morning show.
Well,
That's the only thing I've ever seen.
Well, when the Super Bowl was on Fox, O'Reilly interviewed Obama.
Yes.
if you remember. Like they do
How
stuff
long
like
ago was that though?
Obama was president. O'Reilly had a
Right.
job. So
Right,
yeah,
right,
it was during the.
That was the last
First
time
term,
Fox
or-
had the Super Bowl. No.
No, I probably had one since then, but it was like the last time.
But then a Fox person probably did the interview. It was probably like Brett Baer or something.
If they had that partnership at the time, I guess we could figure it out. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know that. I will say this: big bounce back for Shark Tank this week.
Oh, I meant to mention this.
Very
So
happy.
I usually don't watch the live episodes, but a buddy texted me and said, based on conversations we've had, you got to watch the Wooble pitch. Did you see that?
Which one? I watched the episode. Which one's the
Well,
one?
this is where, I mean, if you didn't believe me about Robert getting cucked,
Oh, this was the one. Yeah. Was this the married couple or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
A lot of different value in different areas. And where we think in the short term that we can really get the most help is with Mark and Lori.
I
And
feel
it's-
offended.
Oh, so we should
wanna
set it
let
up
you
though.
know-
Yeah.
The deals were it was Mark and Barbara and Lori and Robert
Right.
each put in offers together, and they huddled together and were like, "We'd really just want those two."
Right.
Which is a bad strategy.
Which is basically what 90% of the people on there. They definitely either want Mark for like his thing, or they want Lori for like QVC. Like that's
Right.
almost 90% of the pitches.
Right.
Nobody ever wants Kevin for anything. They'll take his deal because Damon has like a clothes.
Fashion would be yeah.
But Robert has no. I feel so bad for him.
They didn't even let him whatever his take was has been edited out.
I know, they cut
and
it
the
out.
only line is, "I'm trying to get a word in edgewise."
It was sad. It was sad.
It was devastating.
But it was a study on why that show should never be live. Excellent bounce back episode, B+.
Did they get any like bad? They must have got bad.
Oh, people were
publicity.
trashing it.
There must be like
Everyone
articles
was
about it.
You were the first that I heard do it, and then after that, I heard a bunch of people like, and what everyone was mocking. I guess I should have known this. In my mind, it was just live. Like the live element was that they were going to be 8-minute segments or whatever. I didn't realize it was a live audience, and Cuban would be going, "Gang, what do you think? Do I give him?"
they were definitely doing that. Like I said, at one
wild.
point, Lori turned around and was like, "Would you?" Because it was a baby booger thing product or whatever. They get the boogers out, and she's like, "Would you do this for your baby?" And then the announcer was there, was like, "If you would do that, dial 1-800 and text 1." I'm like, "What the fuck am I watching?"
I could see it because that's very Dancing with the Stars-esque.
But it wasn't.
Yeah.
But they weren't making any money off it.
No, but if it's all like that's what they do for their other live shows.
Oh,
So,
they
yeah,
do
it
that on
was
that
bad.
stupid Dancing with the Stars show.
Yeah, they do those poll questions.
Yeah, but you're voting for
You're
somebody.
voting, yeah,
but that's
you're
part of
voting.
the show, isn't it?
Yeah, they incorporate that into the show.
They incorporate that into the pitch. I don't think.
Am I going to spend $450,000? What do you think, gang?
Well, they did. Did they ever come back and say like 50% of America?
Yeah, but it
thinks
didn't.
that?
But didn't factor. Like put it this way, they weren't like, if you vote this way, I'm going to make an offer. If you vote, they
I feel
didn't
like
do
they
that.
said. I feel like they faked.
How about
their
the
way
shark?
through.
How about the Shark Tank idea I had today? What do you guys think of this? I'm
Yeah.
always thinking of ideas for this. They choose like there's a bunch of whatever. A couple of businesses in my town, like Rankatori's Ice Cream. Guy who runs a great place, makes a nice profit. Mario's Italian restaurant, super great, always good. Food's always good, service is good, price is good. Cleans to be this guy can run a business like nobody's business.
Okay.
What are you laughing at?
It's a good pitch right now.
I'm just saying.
This is Mike-esque with.
No, you're at a good level where you're not overly scripted yet. So I'm still in it.
So ABC, they say we're going to pick just a good, solid middle America businessman or woman, and you give me your pitch. We're going to give your restaurant or your business, whatever, X amount of money, and also ABC is going to give you $5 million to spend on an episode of Shark Tank. You're going to be a guest shark with the other sharks. So I want to see what the guy who really runs a business thinks of this stuff.
What do you think, guys? Are we doing it?
I think that'd be a good idea. I think that'd be a good idea.
Haven't they brought back a?
Like I'm Gwyneth Paltrow.
No, but I think they have brought back somebody who got a deal.
The ring
from
guy.
The
that
ring
program.
guy has been
But
on
he,
a few
made, but
times.
he made a deal for $1 billion.
But then he came back as a
Guest shark.
A guest shark.
He
yeah,
stunk
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
He's I don't like him. He's an
Well,
arrogant
that's
guy.
going to be the problem. Is a lot of those guys will stink. I think.
Yeah. I want that to happen. Next time we have Kevin on or whoever. Who's next? Who's next in the shark?
I think Barber's the best shot.
Why Cuban goes on a lot of these things.
Cuban just he's a little.
If you reach out to Springsteen's people, he has a
That
new
means you
album.
can't
out.
get Cuban.
November.
You don't want Cuban.
I'll touch. I have not reached back out to Springsteen's
You
people.
talk about a relationship with Stevie.
Yep,
Good friends.
I should reach out to.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Seems like a long shot, but I'll take it.
Not a lock.
No. It's always a lock because they're open ended. You never know.
Okay.
Like maybe I could, this weekend. What if I was in New York and I was at the Killer show, and then all of a sudden I grab
Oh.
Bruce Springsteen? Who knows?
Sounded-
you never
sounded-
know.
I don't need to hear Badlands and Born to Run in my life again, but do you have him singing Badlands with them or no?
No, I just saw the headline.
What are you
That's all.
talking about? You don't have it?
No, why would I grab that? The Killers and Springsteen?
Well, he sounds great. It made me happy that he sounded good because he's about to go on tour, and I want him to sound good.
Okay.
The fucking prices he's charging, he better sound good.
Yeah, tell him you want him on for that. Compare notes on pricing tickets.
Yeah, no kidding.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Nah,
talking.
forget.
Never
No,
mind.
it's a fucking
Sorry, I
annoying.
ruined
It's
it.
annoying. No, forget it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Turn it
Sorry,
off. You suck. What else?
I haven't listened to Killers in like 15 years. I didn't know they were still a thing.
They sold out 2 shows at MSG.
Ooh,
Good for them.
Yeah.
I think they're at the Garden this week. I don't really know them, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Who knows? What else?
You see, Rachel Nichols got a job back. She's with
Thank God.
Showtime. She addressed the spying issue. With,
What?
somebody was like
her,
spying. on
It was her like
Oh,
laptop
oh,
or something,
yes.
right?
Yes.
There was an open line to my hotel room, and anyone
Colin,
who
did
looked
you
at
get
me-
laptop from hell? Were you around for that or no?
I think so, yeah.
That was the Hunter Biden expose book.
Yes.
Can't find it anywhere. I'm shadow banned.
I think I was.
I don't care about Rachel Nichols. Obviously.
okay,
What's that?
never mind, yeah. I think I was gone from Jerry when that book came out, though. I forget when that book came out.
Oh, is that right? You
Yeah.
were with us then?
I think so.
Okay.
Could be wrong. You didn't seem to want to book that author, unfortunately.
Why they want to come on?
No, I don't think so. I'm just saying.
I should care more about Hunter Biden. I'm sure it's a fucking mess. I just happen not to care.
What do you mean by should?
Like, I mean, the president's son is probably doing like nefarious, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
intellectually, I should care about it.
Oh, but I'm saying from a show.
Oh, no,
standpoint, I don't
no.
think you should.
No, as a human being.
I got you.
But I have to say this. I've said this to Jerry, and he's mocked me for it. I have, like, sympathy for Hunter Biden. Like, he had
Because he's a drug addict?
Yeah, and like, you know, he was in a horrible crash as a kid. His mom died. His brothers have died. He's had a lot of, you know, I have sympathy for him while understanding he's a flawed human being. I don't know. Maybe that makes me a fucking.
I mean, I guess Jerry's argument would be you can have sympathy for him if he's not in deals that affect the country.
Of course. Oh, but do you think Jerry sympathy for him for those reasons?
No, certainly not.
That's
but,
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But if it was like one of Trump's kids, he would have sympathy for them.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean?
tough
It's
dealing with that.
tough. Yeah. I don't know. Who knows? What else?
There is a new commercial out for that conservative dating app that I found pretty funny. If you'd like to hear it.
Yeah, sure.
Today, we brought in a group of conservative young women and wanted to get their honest opinions about what they're looking for in the guys they date.
I'll tell you, they should be looking for is fucking Jeff D Lowe. Good God.
Is he a conservative?
Gee, who knows?
You need.
Doesn't matter.
Well, you're going to hear that it does.
Put it this way: if he's a liberal, he'll fuck them with that
Right.
into liberalism with that dick of his in that
Yeah.
picture. Holy moly!
That cock overshadows politics.
That's what threw me off the mini golf show. He pulled that thing out and fucking putted with it.
There's some girth to that thing too.
Jesus.
It wasn't just length.
Jeff Diggler. Holy
Do
shit!
you think Jeff seems like kind of a quiet, reserved
He-
guy? Do you think
always
he's gonna
the
be like,
type, right?
Do you think he's going to be like John Hamm, where he has like rules you're not allowed to ask him?
Oh, I
about
didn't think
it?
of that.
Yeah.
That's a good question. It's gonna be. I want to be able to look at him at this thing on Thursday.
Okay, please, guys, let's get back to trivia. You know,
Well, that's why he
Jesus.
stands behind the podium, though. You know, so you won't get a
Not to
glimpse
distract
You won't get a glimpse of that thing.
That's true. Fucking drinks water with it though. It's amazing. I've seen him do it. Jeff Dick Lowe. We're just kidding, Jeff. Mike's kidding. He's kidding.
you're not. You're his buddy. I
yeah,
have to say, I'm
yes,
kidding.
Yes. You're
I would
kidding.
give any-
Mike thinks you have a small penis. It's just a joke. It's a joke.
I'd give anything for people to make jokes about my penis like this.
No kidding. Jesus. That can't be his penis in that picture, right?
Oh, it is. It's
Is
definitely-
it really?
I mean, I would think so. What else? It's right in that area.
I gotta say, if you need someone to get you tickets for this Pat show,
Oh shit.
maybe Jeff wear some tights at the office tomorrow.
God. Let me look at this again. 1 second.
Puts one leg up on Pat's chair. Is there anything we could get done here?
I'm just kidding.
Mr. Minihane?
I'm confused by. Have you tweeted that thing out yet, Dave, or no?
That thing.
I kind of want to crop it first.
I would just tweet out the picture and say there's anything about Jeff Lowe. You know, I mean, you know how to do it. Don't have Harrison. do it. He'll mess it
Yeah,
up.
let me crop it.
Well, the people watching live will be in on the joke, though, so it might be ruined a little bit. Like, they're going to answer how we're already talking.
Yeah, it's true. KMS Quotes has already tweeted it, so.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
You get a call from
Oh,
Jeff
so we're on
in about
YouTube.
4
Jesus,
minutes.
God, I forget that. That's true, yeah. Well, I mean, look, I'm proud of him. He's my buddy, so.
Yeah, good for him.
Conservative, whatever it is.
Do you think, like, Jeff writes questions for everyone and then that thing writes for you specifically?
Yeah, he takes it. Yeah,
How he says
that's-
your questions are harder.
It's a rivalry. Oh, hard
So to
is right.
speak,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Hello.
What are you
Hello, I think we're
looking
taking
for in a
calls.
partner?
They just have to be a conservative.
Definitely someone that wants to have kids.
Yeah.
I like an independent man. Personally, I like the alpha male vibe.
I want a man who really loves his family.
Definitely someone whose faith is important to them.
Boy, I
For
would
me,
get
it's
fucked
someone
over on
who
this thing.
actually wants
Yet
to
another
be
dating
there.
app I wouldn't do well on.
Every other single guy in America. I mean, go to church, I guess. I don't know. No.
I would say so. I'd say if that's the type of person. Not one person wants a funny guy or anything like that.
No,
you know?
Well, fellas, I've got a feeling, and you'll call me crazy. I don't know if these ladies are actually on the app.
I don't believe that.
I wonder.
say that.
I wonder is
Want
all.
to date a conservative?
For me, at least I know that we're going to start off with some shared values.
Well, the conservative men I've dated at least know how to treat me like a woman.
I like a guy
In my
who's not afraid to blow up an abortion clinic.
These poor girls too probably didn't have the realization that like, oh, I'll never be able to act now. I mean, this commercial, so they'll never
future in like the Kirk Cameron movies or
right. I guess that's all. Yeah, that's all you got.
I mean,
Daily Wire's movies.
They must be conservative if they agree to do this. I would think you're right because
they're just.
I think it's just struggling actresses.
Yeah. Boy, you got to look at the big game.
They're not thinking ahead. Yeah, that's
no.
What I'm
that
saying.
app has a lot of money attached to it. Like Peter Thiel. Is that
yeah.
Like, there's a lot of money
dough
with
there.
that
Yeah, I'm sure it'll probably do well. I guess.
Yeah.
Mike, why don't you get on there?
I said they want an alpha.
Yeah.
I wouldn't hack it.
That's true.
Mike's taken.
He's a family guy, though.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh yeah, right. Well, yeah,
I forgot.
Well, I mean, maybe she's looking for a guy who wants to have 2 wives. You're the alpha.
Oh, that they do. That is a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe a lot of Mormons are on there.
Yeah, Utah. I meant to big. Yeah. Anything else from there, Dave, or no?
In my personal experience, conservative guys have better manners.
I like that they understand their role in the relationship.
Hello, ma'am. He lays his jacket over a puddle.
I'll be ordering for her tonight.
And the lady will have.
Oh my God. Jeez.
That's funny.
You're not playing? That was it?
I just prefer my men to be masculine.
And what's the biggest red flag when it comes to dating?
A Democrat. No Democrat.
Oh my God.
Yeah, not the swastika tattoo on the guy's forehead.
Oh,
in this picture.
to be completely fair, like you liberal lunatics are the same fucking way.
Oh, of course.
Some Republican. They're probably that's funny though.
It's just funny because at least they mask it. Like Bumble's not coming out with like, "Don't be a fucking Republican."
That's true.
Even though I'm sure that's how they feel.
They probably do have those sites. But
Yeah.
Yeah. 11 roses weren't enough for you.
Double penetration.
No. Nope. No. I just picture.
She loves me. She loves me not.
I don't even know what foreplay is.
What else going on?
What was this? Bruce Willis sold his.
I read that was not true.
this?
I read that was actually.
And now they denied it.
Yeah, his image, future movies,
Like
or
the
something?
likeness in commercials or something.
Yeah,
like
I
that?
don't quite understand what's going on
I don't
there.
get it. So he just can't act at all.
Well, no, I think his mind is really, I think almost gone. Well, I mean, what do I know? But that's what the reports are. Yeah,
that's awful. What was
You're
the
right,
thing with Barstool filming
I think
the
it's pretty good.
Dolphins practice? Did you see this?
No.
I think it was like a Barstool Cincinnati account was filming the Miami Dolphins practice last week, and the Dolphins asked them to take it down, and Dave was like, "Fuck you, we're not taking it down."
He was talking about that on that.
Oh, I
show
heard that's what he's referring on the podcast.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I think so.
I feel like that. I don't think you can take. Are they going to sue Barstool because of that, or
So
no?
why Tua got hurt?
No, but
I don't.
I feel like you can't film a practice and then publicize it.
I wouldn't think so. Why was Dave Dave's upset about Caleb doing, but he's fighting on this one?
He was fine with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Because
know.
a Patriots fan? I don't quite understand that.
Yeah,
He explained it on there. He said they were being babies about it or something.
Oh, they're being assholes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows? No, I don't know.
I don't think a big deal came out of it. Oh, do you want to play this Jordan Peterson sound, Mike, or no?
I mean, I talked about it on my show. I just think it's pretty funny that the boogeyman of the left, Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
Did you see he was on with Piers Morgan and he got a little emotional?
Yeah, I heard this clip in reference to he's responding to whatchamacallit, right?
Olivia Wilde.
The movie.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll ask you just quickly. The film director Olivia Wilde has a new movie out, which she says is based on you, this insane man, this pseudo-intellectual hero to the incel community. Incel being these weirdo loner men who are despicable in many ways. Is that you? Are you the intellectual hero to these people?
Sure. Why not? People have been after me for a long time because I've been speaking to disaffected young men. What a terrible thing to do that is.
People are fucking crazy.
I thought the marginalized were supposed to have a voice.
It's making you emotional. Talk about that.
Oh, God,
We played that noise about 500 times.
What was that?
God!
It's making you emotional. Talk about that.
Well, God,
He's just had the weight of the world on his shoulder. People have been after him.
It's not been easy for him his entire life.
No.
Jesus Christ. Piers Morgan. Holy moly. It's amazing. Piers Morgan got Larry King's show. Isn't that crazy?
Well, the other thing I pointed out in that clip where Piers Morgan goes, he's not talking about like specifically mass shooters or anything. He's basically talking about incels, which are just like virgins.
Right.
And he goes, which are despicable in many ways.
He's very disgusted by it. Where is that? Is that on?
I think he's just on in England now, isn't he?
Is that it? Yeah.
I don't know if it's that. Didn't he have some kind of deal with Fox though? Didn't he have Fox?
Oh,
News?
does he?
Like
Oh,
the
maybe.
Fox
I don't know.
Nation
Does he?
app or whatever it is.
I don't know
Maybe
much
they
about
run
it. I've never been a big fan. Yeah.
He's done some interviews where like he'll ask kind of ballsy questions, I guess, that other people wouldn't.
I guess. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate him, but I don't, we're not booking him, put it that way.
You don't want to talk to him? He's with the Daily Wire now, I believe.
Oh.
It's part of their premium product.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What else?
Nothing exciting. No.
All right, we'll take a few calls on the Sunday night if people want to talk, I guess. We'll talk about Tommy John.
If you want to wish Kathy Cullen a happy birthday, go right ahead.
When's her birthday?
Today.
Oh, it is. It's not tomorrow. That's Fred Couples'
She
birthday.
must be getting
70 years old.
How old?
70.
Wow, did you do anything for her birthday?
Yeah, we had a little party today.
Really? What'd you
Yes,
get
we
her?
did. I don't know. My sister took care of it and I Venmo her.
Hold on, let me get this straight. She fucking watches your kids. Her 70th birthday, you didn't fucking get her anything?
No, but it's like a family gift.
Dave, you're
it's
a dick.
No,
You
it's a
Venmoed her.
family
Fuck,
gift. You're
Dave,
a dick. You're a dick. It's a family gift. I know my mom.
Okay, I'm a dick.
I know my mom. I know.
Okay, Dave, I mean, really, she fucking watches your kids. She's raised your kids for you. You're not even a father. She's raised your fucking. She's raised your kids for you. It's her 70th birthday, and you don't get her any like.
He Venmoed.
We went in as a fan, like as
Okay,
brothers
what'd you
and
get then?
sisters.
You care
I
so
don't
much.
remember. My sister took
Who's
care of
to
it.
say? It was a whirlwind
It's
today.
probably awesome.
That's
It's probably an awesome fire pit. They love
That's
that
really
stuff.
fucking bad. Honestly, that's an asshole
You
move.
don't know what you don't know what my relationship with my mom is. It's perfectly fine in our family to pull that.
That's
shit.
a fucking dick move. That's it. Look,
fuck material things. All right, fuck them.
Then why'd you contribute to the gift at all? If it's material, why'd you contribute at all?
Because if she wants it, fine. But
Then
I'm
get her
always
something.
there. Anything she wants, I am
It's
there for
probably
her.
a fire pit or something.
Wow, a fire pit. Wow, for $80 at fucking Lowe's.
She doesn't
Great
give a
job.
fuck about birthday presents. She gives a fuck about when she calls, are her kids there? And I am number one guy.
What did your kids make her for her birthday?
Number one guy said, "Hey, I'm here at your front door."
They
with
made a
couple of
nice
kids.
card. A
Oh,
very
okay.
nice card.
Yeah,
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
And what'd your daughter write on it? Happy birthday, you fucking shithead.
This should stop your bitching.
Fuck you. I mean, really. That's
a beautiful
bad.
day.
That's
Beautiful
bad.
day.
That's bad.
No, it's not.
That's bad.
How much did you Venmo? If you don't mind
$100
giving
or
numbers.
something like that. Yeah.
Well, it's not bad.
Yeah, I guess.
Stop.
Oh, it's okay.
I don't know the man's finances, but
True. Tommy John is back. The most comfortable underwear you'll ever wear in your life. I'm wearing it right now. Breathable, lightweight fabric. 4 times the stretch of competing brands. They come with a no wedgie guarantee. But you know who'd be a good guy for this? It's Jeff Lowe.
oh my god, that would really put it to the test.
True or false, Dave?
Very true.
Bring a pair in there and have go do the show with us on Thursday. I hope. Gee whiz. TommyJohn.com/Kirk. Again, all you got to say is for guys out there, they understand there's almost nothing worse than uncomfortable underwear. It ruins your whole day. You're always adjusting, moving around. If it's itchy, if it's stuck, if it's a bad spot, bad fit, you're in a bad mood, you're done. Tommy John, never an issue. The most comfortable underwear you will ever wear in your life. That's a Kirk Minihane guarantee. Right now, 20%, 20% off your first order. TommyJohn.com/Kirk. TommyJohn.com/Kirk. See site for details. All right, tweet out there.
Tweet it out.
Happy birthday to Fred Couples tomorrow. Listening Monday if you're listening.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show. 63 years young. 3 more Masters at least.
What is this? Is this our third Sunday in a row?
I don't know, Dave.
Wow.
Just say, is this a
we should celebrate.
Is this a long-term plan?
Not right. This week's a weird week.
Gone through spurts in the past.
The next few weeks is tough for us, Dave. Jeez.
Yep.
Tough. We'll get there. We're going to get it done. How confident are you?
Very confident.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I'm not. Jesus. Oh, Porno's down the Patriots.
He's down the Patriots?
Does Jeff D Lowe's penis have a Twitter account yet?
Ooh.
Because if not, I feel like people are slacking.
It sure will.
I mean, I just don't know how to caption this picture without just like blatantly pointing out.
Based on the way you've described it,
put the picture.
I feel like people will notice.
All All right, they load up, Dave?
They are loaded up.
All right, let's go. Take a few calls. It's very late. Mike's very... Blindmike.net, more importantly. I mean,
Yes, thank you.
Cut the bullshit.
Speaking of Dick, Antonio Brown whipping it out over the weekend, too. You see that?
That's great.
Well, he's been known to do
Is he
that.
like masturbating in the pool? Like, is that what they blurred out? Like, is that his...
I don't know.
Do what you got to do.
I'm not a big, I guess. Yeah. Well, I suppose it seems like some people may not be willing in that picture, but I don't quite get it. I don't think it's. I think maybe I'm old. Like
You don't think it's funny to whip your dick out to a
no,
stranger like that?
I'm not amused by all the Antonio. It just doesn't strike me as funny ever. Maybe I'm old. What's funny about it?
You sound like Jerry.
No, I know, but I'm saying, but that's what I mean. Like I recognize it, but I'm like, what am I missing?
No, it's beyond disturbing, actually.
Yeah, it's also not. I've never got. I don't know. What do I know? It was. Who knows? Hello. Gives a shit.
Hey, how you doing?
Great.
The other day on Spittin' Chicklets, Whitney said that Rico Bosco used to be a firefighter. Is that common knowledge?
I have no idea. I don't know the answer to that.
Beats me.
By common knowledge, I mean, if I ask 100 Americans, I would say there's not. Thanks for the call. I would say it's not common knowledge.
We polled 100 Americans. What job did Rico Bosco have?
I don't know that. I mean, I think he's written about it in blogs and stuff, right?
I think there's some information out there.
Yeah. I think so. I mean,
unless we're 100% sure, I'm just going to...
I don't know. Yeah. Who knows? Rico's ready for Thursday. I know that.
He
Hello.
sure is.
Alonzo Mosley, FBI.
How are you?
Good. Hey, listen, Feidelberg had no problem getting tickets to the Pat and Joey show.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if you heard about that.
Well, he's buddies with them. I understand. I get it.
Is he one of the four?
Oh, could be.
No, he just told Joey to meet him in the back of the Hurricane O'Reilly's in the bathroom.
That's good. Thanks for
That
the call.
seems like bad intel. Don't run with that.
You gotta be better than that. It's just not. You gotta do better than that. Come on, let's raise the level of conversation, please, in the show. It's very offensive.
I also don't think it's true.
I don't know that. Hello.
Hello?
Hey, load up, Dave.
They're loaded up.
All right. Good evening. Sunday night.
Am I on?
Jesus Christ. What do you want?
Mike!
Yes.
Hear me?
Yes.
I tell you, I love you, dude.
Are you drunk? Like, I'm not saying we all like Mike, but I'm saying you sound. Are you drunk?
My father asked that when he. You
I
like
went
this
to the
guy?
Cardinals game today.
What's that?
It was a long day. I went to the Cardinals game, the St. Louis Cardinals. I was there today, and I saw the numbers were open. I thought
Okay,
I'd
we're
give you a
good,
call.
Dave. We're good.
I've not called
This is
the whole-
Mike's fan base right here. Okay, good. There you go.
That was my
Nice
fan
job,
base.
Mike.
He said he likes you.
He's calling your show.
Sounds like a Mike fan to me.
It's going fine.
Jesus, there goes the whole show. In the future, everything's ruined.
Keep the gearheads off this program.
Incredible. Yeah, he's got his own place for that. You can go there right now. You get a free show tomorrow.
You get to go to comedy shows on Mike.
That's right.
You can hang out with him, yeah.
Well, some people are on me. The rest have to pay.
I understand. Hello. Hello. Hello? Yes.
Oh, close.
He's gone.
Yes. It's a good call, Dave.
Okay.
We're going to try one more. If
Yeah,
this call
Dave.
stinks, we are donezo. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey, Kirk. Quick question. I'm sure you're familiar with this, but do you remember the Seinfeld episode where Jerry dated the cop and she hooked him up to a polygraph machine? Because
Okay. I think we're good for tonight, Dave.
Melrose Place.
Yes, we're good. We're good. All right. We're good with the calls. I can't.
What if somebody came in here and pitched you on a business idea, Shark Tank style, and we launched that business as a show?
So I'm paying for it, you're saying?
Yeah. No, like we build that business together.
We are.
Like as the show. Yeah, we build
You're
it
the money
together.
guy. We're the ideas.
So you're asking me to basically spend $1 million of my own money? I'm
no,
confused.
no. We're not going to invest
All right,
in
so
it.
so
we
what's-
have marketing power, right?
Who's investing in it then?
Well, we're investing our marketing dollars. Like
Okay,
as part
who's
of the
paying
show.
for the company to be built?
We have to find. It has
Oh,
to be
okay.
a company.
This-
It has to be a company that
It sounds like a seamless show, Dave. Great idea. All right,
so basically, you're just saying a company
all right, so
could
Mike,
sponsor the show.
so Mike comes in. We all know Mike. Mike Geary
You guys
comes
just
in.
build off this
Mike
bad
Geary
idea.
comes in. He's pitching an idea for
Oh, sharks.
for a pizza place, right? Let's
Yeah.
just play it out. Okay.
Yes,
Then
yes.
what, Dave?
then. All right, that's a bad idea because we don't. There's too many expenses involved.
Okay, so
There's too
what?
many
So
expenses.
okay,
It can't
so
be
what-
pizza?
How about
So you want-
like a
so-
digital only business? Like it has to be a digital
Sounds
only
so
offering.
boring. I don't want to do
Yeah,
that.
but what if they come in here and they figure it out? Like what if?
All right, I've got this app. It's conservative zone.
No, we would need a place that we can go see and see how it's going.
Right.
Like an app it's not tangible. It's boring.
Oh, because you want
Think
the
about it.
where are they now recaps.
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah.
When Mark talks about them and he's on the Zoom with them and it's awkward.
You're wearing a hard hat in there. You're like, hey, boys.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I'm giving the Squabby Potty a chance. Like, I'm in for that. So, all right, so Mike comes in. He's got a great, fucking chair or something. That chair is the most comfortable chair ever.
Yep.
It's about time.
So he wants to.
Yeah, these companies that come in already have a product. They just need our marketing behind it. So we just like.
So it sounds like we're just giving free marketing.
Oh, fuck. But then but then it's like equity in their business.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah,
I know what this is.
Yeah.
The idea was that you do buy the company, and when you showed revulsion at that, he pivoted to this marketing.
Yeah, he's trying.
Dave's original idea was basically that somebody comes in and pitches us a company, and we make an offer and equity, and we give them money. I've never heard of that before.
Oh, Dave had another great idea before the show.
Jesus
Wait,
Christ.
what idea?
I'm sorry, not idea. He was pitching me on a brand new podcast.
Oh, stop. I was
What's that?
wondering
What's
how
that?
it was possible.
What's that?
I read an article that The Young and the Restless is now available in podcast form.
Oh, okay.
But they worded it like...
Which makes sense. That's what soap operas started.
They called it a
radio serials.
Yeah, we didn't know until we listened to it, but they called it a showcast. So we didn't know, like, is this something different?
He was grilling me on who was listening to this. I was like, I don't know, probably no one.
No one. 40 people, maybe? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
What was his idea? Off
No,
of?
I didn't have an idea.
Oh, no idea. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He was pitching me on the podcast itself.
Why I'm confused. What do you think Mike's going to add to that?
No, I was asking Mike, what's a showcast, basically? Like, what is The Young and the Restless doing with
Just
this
fucking
thing?
click on it and find out.
Well, then I did, and I heard
This
the
is
music.
what,
and
yeah.
I loved the
He was
fucking
using me
music.
as Google,
It's a great
basically.
The Young and the Restless has been the #1 daytime drama for 35
It's a great theme song.
consecutive
It's so
years.
good.
He said the same thing.
Indisputably great theme song. I think of that as being sick home from school. My mom, and like it's like a haunting theme song.
Said the same thing, did I not, Mike?
He certainly did, yeah.
Top 10 TV theme song.
It really is.
Yeah, Clemmer. You can put that in your post, Clemmer, when you do that tomorrow. You can have that one. Jesus. So, like, other shows do that.
Well,
So they do. This
so
is
late
the
night show,
discussion.
Yeah.
Because apparently Colbert does the same thing.
No, why not?
And CBS put out a press release saying, like, with the success of the Late Show pod.
Oh, really? Oh, they're doing that.
We're
Yes.
doing this, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, I mean, it's harmless, right? It's easy to put out there.
No, it's smart. I guess. Yeah, I guess it's smart. I don't know.
But you're right. Like the average soap opera viewer at this point must be all female statistically, and like in their 50s.
Has to be.
I don't listen to a fucking podcast.
I would say
best,
older
yeah.
than 50s.
60s? You think median age is 60 years old?
I don't know. I mean, who
Whatever. Let's say it's
I
50.
mean, you're
up
what,
Young and the
40, almost
Restless?
48? Like, a 50-year-old is not that old.
It's been on
you
for
know?
35
True.
years. Who picked up Young and the
Oh,
Restless?
people watch it. I mean, but it used to be like, there's no house, not really anymore. So it's like, the middle America, maybe. I don't know. Like, how many people are watching it?
Let's see.
Let me see. How many people, Mike, guess how many people are watching Young and the Restless? I'm going to look it up, Dave.
450,000.
You're saying on TV?
Yeah.
Right? Obviously not the podcast.
Right.
Young and the Restless rating.
Is that right? 3.5 million
A day?
No, that can't be right.
I don't want the goddamn fucking. Okay, you Young and the Restless rating is just all. Here it is.
18 to 49 female.
3. Here's the best daily broadcast ratings for the week of July 18 to 22nd, 2022. With the best performance among total viewers in 6 weeks, Young and the Restless, 3.38 million a day.
That can't be.
It is true.
That is insane.
Wow.
At what time of day? 10, 11?
I think it's like 1 or 2 or something.
Yeah, okay.
Because I think it's all like game shows and in the morning. Like,
Yeah, you gotta get through that. Yep.
You know, like this, even like the talk, 1.4 million. Because it's everyone. Because we look at like mail, we look at ratings. Holy shit.
Oh, you know what, too? People are working from home now. They probably just leave it on in the background.
I guess. I have no idea. That's crazy. That's why right there.
Oh, it's so good.
That's
It hits
more
you
than
right.
tripling late night shows.
It's a great song. What is this show?
It's gotta be pretty easy to learn that on piano, huh?
Want to give it a shot?
I'm gonna give it a shot. Can I play it at the State Theater live?
Sure. Absolutely.
Wow.
You're guaranteed you're going to pull this off the State Theater.
This is how the show should open.
I wish I didn't say that. That was just a joke.
Pay the
think you
band,
can learn
pay
in
the
that
band
amount of
50
time.
grand. They better fucking learn it.
I'll bet this is not that easy.
You're going to do it. You're guaranteeing that.
Right, the piano part seems easy.
All right, you're guaranteeing the piano for State Theater.
If you want me to do that, I will do that.
Because our boys got the...
Oh, no, it has to be a piano. It can't be a keyboard.
Oh, you want a piano brought in?
Let's
okay, that seems reasonable.
Class it up on them.
That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine. Okay.
We're going to do
You
it.
can
Let's
lay
do it
seductively on it.
And then let's make
I
sure we
feel
have
like
an
that was a
orchestra
hit
behind
at some
it.
point, too, in like the 70s. Like, they actually charted, I think.
Really?
I think so. Different
Smart.
time.
Yeah, smart.
Great song. All right, so we're back Tuesday, I think, and then we're going to be off to New York. And then the week after, I don't know.
I think I'm going to drive to Bridgeport and then take the train from Bridgeport.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
It goes direct. I mean, yeah.
I
That's
think
not a
that's
bad
the play.
idea.
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
You should do that.
Because I don't want to wait around. I just want to get up and go.
What do you mean?
I think we're limited options out of 128 now because we waited too long.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Bridgeport's fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
Yep.
Is that where I took? Is that where I took the goddamn? Basically, that's where I took the ferry to. Yeah, it wasn't far. It was like 20 minutes from here.
Yep.
The fucking mini golf. Which wasn't even brought up in the broadcast. That's a great human interest story.
They had no interest in you.
Yeah, that's true.
The humans didn't have any interest.
They definitely did not. No, listen. Yeah, if we show Stephen Chase 70 times, you're going to do it, I guess. Jesus. All right, so we're back Tuesday. Go to Blind Mike Down. What we got coming up there?
Thank you. Yes,
Let's
we really dove into that Jordan Peterson clip on, the free episode.
Good. You can see how much I was in it, so good. I'm looking forward to hearing that.
We really broke it down. You didn't get it here, folks, so get it there.
That's why, you want to spread it out, you know?
And so that's the free episode. We got the Fred Willard episode coming out this week of Why Are You Laughing? Mm-hmm. Launching into season 3 of Quincy.
Is that unbelievable? Can you imagine how old we're all getting now? It's incredible.
We have the big Shaw breakdown this week. A lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, good. I listen to some, like I said, I try to listen to everything. That idiot from Australia had another idiot on.
Mm-hmm.
Did you listen to any of this, Dave, or no?
I listened to a little bit of it, yeah.
Where they said they both thought, Mike, that the Clemmer Wilbur thing was like a stunt. Did you hear that, Dave?
Yes.
Well, yeah, I thought it was weird when I walked into you guys planning it.
It was orchestrated, like I'm fucking Andy Kaufman or something. And then one of them, the Australian guy, I think, there's like, I was making fun of Stephen A. Smith the other day, and he's like, Kirk does the same thing.
You do?
I'm like, what? I mean, I get amped up. I understand that, but like,
I mean,
yelling and shit,
like,
sure.
See, at the beginning of that show was insane.
But Stephen A. is yelling about like...
Yeah, it's just crazy.
He's got banal takes that he's screaming, rape is bad.
Yeah, but he's stupid, that guy. So that's fine. He's a nice guy. He's a moron.
But he thinks Clemmer was in on it?
I think
or that he thinks you guys
they
planned
actually did
to
bring
kick him
up
out.
whether or not Clemmer was in on that. Yes,
Right.
yeah.
I mean,
no, that's crazy.
I mean, Dave was there. He was in the room. Were you in the room for that, Mike, or no?
I was outside.
Outside.
I saw Clemmer walk back.
I can assure you.
Trust me, that was very
I'm happy to.
uncomfortable.
We have fun with stuff. We amplify stuff. That was very, 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 very real.
I did not get a hello. I was passed twice.
Oh, you did not?
No.
Do you have any contact with them ever now or no?
No.
Jeez.
No, very sad.
How about you, Dave? No.
No, I'm actually.
Are you gonna see him on Thursday?
I'm gonna see him on Thursday. Yeah,
he'll be fine with him. He'll say I don't think he's any issues with you.
He probably contacts Craig still, bullies him. Hey, you bitch.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, what happened with that? What did he do?
You pussy.
Jesus. Unfucking believable. So yeah, we'll see him Thursday. We'll see all the crew on Thursday.
Yeah, but it sounds like your podcast, dozen, rundown, gone. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody wants me to do something, I'll always do it.
And then I assume like you're just gonna get bombarded with case questions left and right
Oh,
from
my God.
everybody.
Oh,
It can't
for
be
sure.
big.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's gonna be
Do you think there's a chance on how the dozen goes that there is no rundown afterwards?
Yes.
Podcast
sure.
dozen gone.
For sure. I mean, I like I said, I have no.
Who's
I'll give it away.
Who's the host of the rundown that week?
Probably
that,
Jeff.
that day?
Jeff.
Oh, okay.
What's his face? Produces it. Reached out to me.
John Rich.
John Rich.
Yeah. Yeah. So I said, sure. I'll. They asked me whatever they asked me to do. I'll do it. So.
Team guy.
Yeah. If anybody there wants me to go, I'm happy to do it. So whatever. So we'll be there for a day. Dave's going out of Bridgeport if people want to follow him around that day.
Dave loves giving away
He
personal
does.
information.
He does. He's so needy. He wants people to recognize. I'll probably go to Bridgeport, he says.
I took a selfie with somebody yesterday.
I thought it was. I feel like I do too much where I pounce on things Cullinane says, so I didn't even mention it. But I was like, why is he saying that he's going to Bridgeport?
You do have to let
it.
most of it
Just
slide.
say it. Who cares?
You took a selfie yesterday?
Yeah, somebody wanted to take a selfie. They're a big fan of yours. I don't know
They
what
wanna
I
take a
have to
selfie
do
with
with
you?
it. I don't know what I have to do with it, but it's
I always
fine.
say to these people almost every time I did this today, I did. And like, I think, not today, but the last time before, I was like, what are you going to do with that picture? Like 4 years from now, when you go through your phone and like,
You put it on Instagram. Hey, I saw Kirk.
I
Gets a
guess,
few
like
likes.
4 years when he's like going through his pictures, he's like, oh, that was kind of weird. Why did I
No,
fucking
they'll
take
just
that
get
picture?
deleted in like a photo deletion
Yeah,
dump.
I have those. I had those where I had them, and I was like, "Oh, this is awesome," and then I deleted them
Yeah,
at some
it's
point.
just it's very strange. I don't know. Give me Young and Restless one more time. No, from the top.
Oh, you want it from the top?
2, 3, 4. It's fucking haunting.
It's beautiful.
Imagine Dave in a turtleneck at the.
You're right. Like sick. Home. Mom's watching it.
Mom's drunk.
She's not.
Passed out. What an image that is. A young Dave. Kathy just passed out. Dave watched this by himself with this music.
2 bottles of wine tipped over, empty.
Name of the song, Dave?
The Young and the Restless theme song.
Originally, it was called Cotton's Dream.
Oh,
Really?
Yes.
I bet that has some racist connotation.
It probably does. Doesn't have a Wikipedia page, this song. I thought it might.
What do you think? Do you think you go with like the grand piano rental, or do you get like one of those more boxy style?
I'll let you handle it.
All right.
This guy right here is the. I'll send you this picture. This guy who was in the movie Titanic also. This guy's Mr. Young and the Restless.
I think I know who you're gonna send. Also, one was a Real Housewife for a while too.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one?
Very attractive.
Oh,
girl.
Real Housewife.
Yeah, Real Housewife.
It's the guy I just sent you?
Oh yeah, no him. Yeah, that's not the guy I'm thinking of though.
Oh no, this guy is Mr. Young and the Restless.
Great voice too.
Yeah?
Great.
Book him.
Lock.
Fuck it, book him.
All right.
It should be Jerry's new theme.
I would give anything. I would legit anything to look like that in old age. Unbelievable.
How old is that guy?
That's a 10 out of 10 right there.
He's played by Eric Braeden since 1980. He's still on the show, Dave.
Really? I like guys who just, soap operas are kind of a
81,
joke.
he's still doing it.
I love it.
61, 81 rather. Book. He wrote a book, I'll Be Damned, How My Young and Restless Life Led Me to America's #1 date. I bet you it's a damn good book.
I mean, that's like that's an orchestra behind this thing, right? Like, can we go all out?
Well, it's a human being making those noises, Dave. It's just the guy's. It's like the guy who Police Academy.
Michael Winslow.
Yeah, he's just
Like, what are all the instruments you're hearing there?
No, I know. We'll get if you want. We'll get a full backup band for this.
Wow. That's exciting.
Yeah.
I think the pianos.
Maybe we'll just do this for 2 hours on a loop, and I'll just stay home.
Oh, we doing it.
People would come.
Don't give it
People
up.
would see that.
Don't count that out. Was that Dave?
Nothing.
How long is this song?
This is gonna go on for. This is 3.5 minutes.
Left?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
1 minute
beautiful.
left.
Oh, why don't you play it out? Play out a new song from Young and the Restless. Let's play it out. Play it out? What's play it out mean?
To play us out.
It's a hit from Sting's latest album.
I can't. I like that he says, "I can't do it."
I can't.
I'll show you. I'll text you the guy I'm thinking of.
Okay. I have I still have minor sympathy for O'Reilly at that point because when
You
people
said
say
that.
when people say dumb
Yeah.
things like that and you've had like a stressful, he's a lunatic, but you want to fucking snap.
Right.
Like, what does that mean? Play it out. What does that mean? Gangbang. Let me hear it. Here. What is that? Is that Dino? It feels like an old Dino
Yes.
drop.
What does that mean, gangbang? Now,
Oh, I don't know that guy.
You don't know that guy?
He's young. I don't.
Oh, he's been in it for years.
Well, good for him. A
Years.
great gig.
Soap operas didn't have seasons, right? It was just a continuous.
Oh no, they have seasons.
Oh, they do.
Oh, Eileen Davidson is the Real Housewives, if you were wondering.
I'm not familiar with her. So Young and the Restless.
So they were like off in the summer.
Yeah, I think so. To answer your question, has had
Oh, she was on The Bold and the Beautiful too.
12,500 episodes, basically.
Yeah, on the podcast it said episode 12,461 was posted on
Jesus.
September 30th. Yeah.
What a run.
Yeah, 32 seasons. It's been ranked. Wow. A lot of storylines going on here, Mike, too. Maybe we'll start watching this. The Brooks and the Fosters? Jill versus
Don't give me any
Kay?
ideas.
I'm into this.
The Abbotts and the Newmans?
The latest episode has Victor shares sound advice with Victoria. Diane receives a surprise guest, and Nikki gives Phyllis intel from her meeting with Deacon.
1994, they got killed during the OJ trial. Dumped all the time.
Oh,
and people
yeah.
did not like it. Malcolm Winters controversy. Brad Carlton Nazi plot? I think we're going to start this. We're going to go after Mike here. Mike's audience, Dave.
Oh, come on.
We're going to go episode by episode.
I was just going to add a $25 tier.
We're going all 12,500 episodes. We're going to watch.
It's an hour show.
We're going to watch it.
Hey, so's Quincy.
We're going to watch it. It's been 50 seasons. We're going to do it. I'll be 97 when I'm done with this project.
I have to call Craig when I get out of here. We're doubling down.
My life's work has gone to The Young and the Restless. It'd be worth it just to play the theme song at the start of every show. Honestly. All right. Go to blindmike.net.
Please.
Oh, wait, of course, go to Milton's Day. We haven't done Milton's, have we?
Of course, yeah.
Gee whiz. When are we going next week?
The 12th.
What day is that?
That is a Wednesday.
Wednesday. Mike will be joining us, I hope?
Sure.
Great. Wonderful. Fall is almost here. Milton's, a store for men, is everything you need to stay warm and look good during this transition to winter. Henley's, hoodies, jeans, coats. We know what to do. You want to look great. Great clothes. You want them for the fall. You want them to. You still have a wedding in the fall here, late fall. By the way, it is like 40 degrees out now. Like it is. Summer is over. I'm wearing shorts still because I'm one of these. I can still wear shorts in the 50s.
You run hot.
Yeah, I do. But we're just about done here. We are wrapping this baby up, and Milton's will get you to fall and then to winter. Fall vests, Johnson & Murphy, coats as well. Buy one, get one free suit event is still happening. South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill. Where are we going, Dave? Are we going to Burlington?
Burlington, yep.
We'll be at the Burlington Mall. Dave will be happy to. I'll be telling you exactly where we are. We'll be at the Burlington Mall
Don't say the time.
A week from Wednesday, probably about 12:30, I'd say. No, later?
That sounds about right.
Well, you'll screw it up like you did last time.
Well, the podcast just might be released a little bit later.
I understand.
Yeah.
You can shop online at miltons.com. Get moving right now to Milton's. We thank Milton's, Pear Eyewear, and Tommy John's. Of course, Milton's has been a long-time partner of the show and always will be, one would hope. We love Milton's. We thank them. We'll be talking about them on Tuesday. Mike will be back, and we'll see you then. Goodbye.